Hi guys, welcome back to the Talking Rangers YouTube channel. Today we're here for a match preview, live watch along, and a fan call-in come the final result. We are here for the Luton game tonight. I hope you can all hear me. I hope you can all see me fine. Let me know down in the comments. Thank you to everybody for getting in the stream. It's nice and early. We've got Edward, Vine, Ryan, Ethan, Leo, Nahu's Ryan, Edward. A lot of you in the stream already. Thank you very much for jumping in. Now, we have got a lovely little match preview plan for you today. And come on, let's address the elephant in the room before we get on to starting lineups. The main man starts tonight. Charlie Austin, QPR's new number 45, is in the starting lineup, making his, should you say, second debut for the R's. I'll tell you what, I'm excited. I'm sure you guys are too. He's got to score, right? Surely he has got to score tonight. Before the teams were out, I did have a score prediction in mind, and now the main man is in the building. He's in the starting lineup. That score prediction has changed a little, shall I say? But I'll tell you what, I've not had this much excitement for a QPR game in a long time. Now I'm sure you guys are the same. Get in what you're making of tonight. Let's have a couple of comments, and then we'll get on with the match preview that I prepared. Let's have a look. Seeing Chaz on team sheet was the greatest. Tell you what, Edward Vine, I cannot agree more. Who's QPR number 45? I have absolutely no idea. Who's this Charlie Austin? I'm not too sure. He's just some guy from like West Brom or something. I don't know. I don't know too much about him. Is the game on red button? I don't know. I've bought the stream on QPR.co.uk, so I'm not sure. You guys have to find out. Let's hope so, George. Come on, the boys. Let's get in to this match preview then. Before we do that, come on, no hanging about. Everybody press that like button. Let's see how many likes we can hit on today's stream. Give it a share with everybody that you know that supports QPR. It's massively helping out the channel at the moment. These live streams are very much enjoyable for myself. And also, if you are planning on just sticking around for the preview, make sure that you do come back. I mean, it'd be lovely if you all watch all the way through, which I know a lot of you have been doing, which I massively appreciate. But come back at full time, and a couple of you will have a chance to come in on the live stream, have a chat with me, and see what we make of today's game. Don't worry, sorry, a little bit of delay sorting this stream out. The giveaway, promise you next couple of games before the next one on Saturday, I will do another live stream doing the giveaway. So where should we start? Let's have a look at the two sides. Now, if we start off with the league table, Luton are currently placed 14th in a championship with QPR 20th. Now, pretty scary. We are only 2 points off the drop zone, which isn't looking too pretty. A couple of sides below us, Wickham, Rotherham, I think they were always going to be there at the start of the season. I think there will be come the end of the season. Now, Derby County, obviously, they've had a very poor start, and obviously Sheffield Wednesday creeping up, coming into a good run of form now, with that, obviously, that big points deduction they had at the start of the season. Luton doing better than us, so 9 points difference between the two sides. But if we take a look at the more recent form, Luton are the better side in terms of how they've been doing of late. Just get rid of that. You can see they won last time out, and QPR haven't won since November. That's 10 games without a win now for QPR, which is pretty abysmal, and hence that has given the calls for Warburton's head. But I do feel like he's going to give him more time. I do feel as though he's going to be given quite a little while after January to see how he gets on and see if he can turn it around. As you can see, Luton are in the better form, having 2 wins from their last 6, losing 2 and drawing 2, whereas QPR doesn't make for too much pretty reading. Like I say, without a win in 10, 4 draws and 2 losses in the last 6. But hopefully we can turn it around. Wouldn't that be delightful? That really would be nice. But what do you guys make on Luton this season? We'll get on a little bit more onto the analysis that I've conducted for them. We've got Frankie saying here, if we lose today, then surely he's got to go. I don't know. I mean, from my perspective, look, I wouldn't agree too much with that, but I do feel as though the board, the directors are still behind Warburton, hence he's been given the transfer window and the funds available. And the backing, bringing Austin, I'm sure Austin's on big wages, and there's some talks as well, some bids accepted and rejected for a couple of players as of late. But yeah, hopefully this form can be put to a halt and we can have a nice green W on the next stream. Wouldn't that be nice? And we'll get on to the team lineups very shortly. Thank you to everybody else joining the stream at the moment. If you're watching on Twitter, give it a share, give it a retweet. If you're watching on YouTube, hit the like button. And on Facebook as well, give it a like and a share. It massively helps out the channel. Get your comments in. I'll be coming on to all of those in just a moment as I just go through some of the preview that we have got here. As well, if you look at kind of the recent results as well for Luton, they're going to be going into some more confidence. They got a good result last time out in the FA Cup with a 1-0 win over Reading. And of course, QPR a loss to that other lot in West London, which we will move on quite quickly from. But one thing I was looking at is, of course, with Luton, with this scheduled game to be last week and it being postponed because of COVID, the Luton side is going to be fresher. They have not played their first full-strength starting lineup in over 2 weeks. They played a weakened side against Reading, even though they still got the result, whereas QPR played a near enough full-strength side against Fulham. So the Luton are definitely going to be the fresher of the two sides, which could be quite a big swing in the mix of this one. And as well, if you think about it, QPR went into extra time, played an extra 30 minutes on top of that. So that could be a factor in this game. We could see the QPR players start to fatigue. I know we did make 5 substitutions, but they will be the fresher of the two sides, having not played their full starting strength in 2 weeks. Now, we will touch upon the starting lineups in just a moment, but we'll just get on to some more analysis of the Luton side. They play with real width, and it's probably something that's going to cause QPR some problems because we do have some very, very poor fullbacks. I know that's something that we're all aware of. And as well, we'll see that with the starting lineup is that Bright Samuel will probably be in the fullback position today in the left wing-back role. They attempt crosses often, which isn't too much of a problem for QPR, as we have been a lot better with bringing in the likes of Rob Dickie in defending aerially. And as well, Barbe is one of his strengths. They do take a lot of long shots, so that's something that when they do get in areas outside the box, we need to make sure that we're closing them down. We're not letting them take those shots because I mean, it's something I'd like us to do, take lots of shots, but we just don't. Simple as that. And we don't take our chances either. They have most joy attacking down the right-hand side, which means that Bright Samuel is going to be really put to his test today. We will really see how good of a defensive fullback we'll see how strong his defensive side is to his game. So yeah, that was something that really will be tested today. Some of their strengths, they're very strong at defending set pieces, and we don't score set pieces, so we definitely don't really have much of a chance today. But mark my words, Charlie Austin is in the mix. He's going to be in that 6-yard box, trying to get on every single ball. So that could change. They may be good at defending set pieces, but are they good at defending them against QPR's number 45? Now, protecting the lead, they are very strong. They don't give away the lead very often, which is something that QPR are actually quite good at, is coming back from a deficit, but Luton are a side that are good at holding out a lead. Some of their weaknesses are avoiding offside. QPR are actually quite good at holding the offside. We play quite a high line, and we do play quite a high line. So that is something that could come into the mix today. They're not too good with aerial duels, and this is something that QPR will be stronger at now with the likes of Dykes and Austin, and as well as some of the bigger players we do have at the back. They're not too good at defending down the wings, which won't play too much the fact today because QPR will be playing more narrow with the likes of Austin and Dykes through the middle, both up top, and less so the 4-2-3-1 formation that we have been playing of late. But that is sort of the mix. Keep those comments coming in. We'll be getting onto those in just a second. If we just move that along now, let's have a look what you're saying. Let's have a look. Yeah, a lot of people saying Willock should be in the starting line. We will get on to the starting line in just a second. Yeah, Luton did play against Reading, but from the research you did, that wasn't really their strongest side. They rested quite a lot of players in that one. Of course, they did still win 1-0. So go on then. Let's get on to the starting lineup. We have got Sonny Dieng, which is no surprise to any QPR fan because of his recent form. And of course, he's been linked away with a move quite a few big name clubs. We've got Todd Kane coming in at right back, Rob Dickie, Jeff Cameron, Johan Barbe, and Bright Samuel. So we've seen that 5 at the back formation again, which is interesting. We've got Jeff Cameron through the middle, Rob Dickie and Johan Barbe either side. And as well, right, chuck in the comments now, what do you guys make of Bright Samuel as wing back? Do you think he's wasted with the defensive responsibilities? Do you think that he should just be given full license to free roam and attack, and be played further up the pitch and just fit somebody else in at left back. What do you guys make of that? I'm kind of torn. I can't make mine up on that one, because if it means that we have to play no right and left out and out wingers to facilitate having two strikers up top, then I do think that having Samuel in a fullback position is not a bad choice, because he does get up and down the pitch well, and having the three centre backs does mean that he still does have a decent license to run up and down the pitch and still get forward. But it's interesting. Then you got Tom Carroll and Dominic Ball as the two holding midfielders, and you got Elias Chair behind the two, Lyndon Dykes and Charlie Austin. Now, I do feel as though that is arguably our strongest team. Tom Carroll and Dominic Ball are my go-to central midfielders in this QPR side, because I think they're both better than Jeff Cameron. Now, it is interesting that the best player at the club isn't even signed as a player. A lot of people have been shouting for this. It's quite interesting to see this man down at the Rangers, Yaya Toure, still 37. I'm sure he's still got something to offer, surely, on a little pay-as-you-play contract. I would not say no, but obviously he's interested in getting his coaching done. Ryan Dawkins said he'd rather Luke Amos than Ball. Yeah, that is a fair point. But I am still a Dom Ball fan. It's not, it's been a while since we've seen Luke Amos play. Luke Amos did start the season very nicely, but I think Dominic Ball has done well over the last couple of games. Wing backs nowadays are essentially wingers, just playing deeper. Fair point. The only thing that I think is the difference is that when we play the 4-2-3-1 and Samuel is playing on the right side, he has nowhere near as much defensive responsibility as he does in this formation, meaning that he's got full license to attack clear enough in that formation, whereas here he has to make sure he's getting back and forward, which obviously is a bit of a hindrance, and he's not as far up the pitch as I would like, but that's how it is. Amos can't shoot for his life. No, he can't. Neither can Dom Ball, bar Cardiff last season. So, a lot of people saying they prefer Amos to Carroll. What I've seen from Carroll, I feel like Carroll just keeps us ticking. Carroll is quite an essential player for QPR at the moment. So I do feel it's about the balance between it's the partnership, really. You've got to have central midfielders that complement each other. I do think Carroll does more on the ball than Amos, but Amos does a lot more on the defensive side. He's nitty gritty. He gets around a bit better. He presses well. The side that Carroll doesn't really have the physical attributes to do. So it's kind of a mix, A midfield is all about playing to each other's strengths and having complementing midfielders that balance out players' strengths and weaknesses, and having a strong combating midfield that can progress well and create attacks. I'd rather have Cameron out, to be honest, and have Ball in defence and Amos in the middle. That's probably not a bad shout. I mean, to be honest, I think Cameron is way past it. He's been getting a lot of sticker late, which is it's quite amusing. But I just don't know why he's still captain, and it is going to be interesting when I can't say his name right. I think it's De Wits, whatever. The whole centre back, when he comes in, will that mean that Cameron's place in the side is lost? We still have got Lumley, Hammerlane, and Masterson, Batash, Thomas, Adoma, Willock, Bon, and Kelman on the bench. I still do like Masterson. I feel like Masterson still does a job. Do you know what I think? If we're bringing in this whole centre back, I think Masterson has got to go out on loan. He's had too much time on the bench now, and he really does need to get some more experience under his belt. Let's have a look. Edward Vine's coming on here. Sorry, I just completely missed that. Batash passing was very good off the bench against Fulham, and decent set pieces. The next Carroll player. Yeah, I do agree. I've seen a lot of people talking this week about Batash and Carroll's likeness. I do agree. I feel Batash and Carroll don't really have the physical side to their play. A little bit defensively naive, and they do have that sort of, they have that gracious sort of the way they glide with the ball, their sort of passing styles. I do think they are quite similar, and he could be that long-term prodigy that takes over Tom Carroll. But I do feel as though QPR will renew his contract at the end of the season, because they have got that option to extend the deal. A lot of people saying this as well, like to see more of Batash. I completely agree. But I do feel as though Tom Carroll and Dom Ball have done enough in the last couple of games to nail down their starting positions. But as of late, if any of those come out of form, then Batash is the one that needs to come straight in. One thing they lack is a bit of pace and strength, but technically good. Yeah, it is very true about Tom Carroll and Batash. They're not quick, they're not strong, they're not very good defensively, but they do the other side of the game very well. Austin to get 2 tonight. God, I tell you what, if he scores, it's absolute scenes. Let's just go back. Let's just let this sink in a little bit. Austin starts tonight. Come on. The man is back in the building. No messing about from Mark Warburton. Now, what do you guys make as well? I've seen a lot of comments at the start. I mean, I can try to scroll through, but get them in again. A lot of people saying about Warburton. Do you think it's right that he started tonight? Look, from nostalgia, my heart's telling me yes. I think it's the perfect decision to get him in that starting lineup tonight. Is he ready? Is he match fit? It's what we'll all find out tonight. Look, just pinching myself, completely agree. I can't believe it's happening right now. Really delighted debut 2.0, completely agree. And as well, he did play 45 minutes against Arsenal, was it last weekend? I think he'll probably play like 60 minutes tonight, and then he'll bring on Bon or Kelman. That's what I'm kind of thinking. But 60 minutes under his belt, get him in that starting lineup. And I can't wait. It's just so sad that we're not there at the stadium to welcome him, because it would be magical. A lot of people saying this as well, signing permanently if he continues his run of form. Now, I was thinking about this, and of course, West Brom have also got an option to extend his contract by a further year. So they may be a little bit shrewd in their business and extend his contract even if they don't want him to feature next season, just to try and cash in on some of the money they paid for him. But I'm not sure I see it. I think maybe out of respect for him, they may just release him. And I don't really see him wanting to go anywhere else than QPR, at least you'd hope. Just fingers crossed he can get back to the form that he had with us. Was it 5 years ago? How time flies, hey? What's going on here? How is Kelman a waste of money? He's only 90. Oh, no, I think that's way too soon to be judging Charlie Kelman. He's a young player that's played in League One, in and out of a struggling Southend side. It's a completely different style of play. He hasn't set the world alight. I hardly expected that. But he's got to be nurtured yet. You look at Bright Say Samuel when he came from Blackpool the first season. He looked very shy, no confidence, and you nurture him. You take him in and out of the side. You put him in the reserves. You keep him hungry. You bring him right. You bring him through. And look at Bright Say Samuel now. He's ready to kick on into the Premier League. So I think that's where he'll be next season, unless he wants to venture out to Fenerbahce, which is what we're hearing. Let's have a look. Yeah, he's not ready yet, but it doesn't quite mean that it's a waste of money. So we'll see. Yeah, it's more interesting today. Warburton saying that Kelman will not be loaned out because he wants to have 4 strikers. Any of those, Bon, Austin, and Dykes, if any of those get injured, then we're back to 3, which is quite the conundrum he doesn't want to be in. So he will keep Kelman. But this is the thing: do you balance in having 4 strikers and sort of the depth in the side at the moment, or at the compensation of hurting Kelman's development? So Kelman is only very young, so he's still got a lot of time ahead of him, but we'll see. Now this one, can someone please explain to me why Ote was recalled? Absolutely ridiculous, unless they have some magical plan of how they're going to get him off the books, and he's going out on loan to somebody else. Because I was reading from the Stevenage fans that they actually were a little bit disappointed that he was recalled. So I don't know. We'll have to see about that one. Now, we're up to 25 likes on the stream. If you're on the stream right now, the target for today is 70 likes. Make sure you go down there, smash the like on the stream. Massively helps me out. If you're on Twitter as well, give the stream a retweet. It massively helps me out and very much appreciated. And as well, if you want to get involved, the first opportunity today, the fan call-in post-match, we're getting some of you guys involved. You can jump in the stream. We can all have a chat about QPR. It's not just in the comments tonight. You'll be able to. We'll have a full-on chat, and we'll see what we made of today's game. Hopefully, it's going to be a good one, and we're putting an end to this 10-game run of no wins. Now, what's my opinions on Mide and Smythe? Now, Mide, look, he's looked fantastic for. How are we doing for time? Let me just check. Sorry, before I drift on about that one. Right, 10 minutes. Make sure everybody. You get yourself a beer or a nice soft drink, and you get comfortable, because we have got a long, nice stream ahead of us for the watch along and the call in as well. Right, to get back to your question, Harry, Aramidi, I've got his name, Shadipo. I think he's a good player. I don't think he's ready for the Championship. I think he'll kind of be like, you know what, a bit like a David Wheeler. He's looked good for. I can't remember where he's at now. I can't remember who he's playing for. He's looked really good. He scored a lot of goals. He's really brought some confidence to his game, and he's brought some own product, which is what he really needed. As he didn't really, every time he's been in the QPR side, he's never really brought assists or goals to the game. Do I think he's going to cut it at QPR? I'm not so sure. I'd love for him to prove me wrong, but we'll have to see. That's it, Bradley. You've got the idea there, mate. And for Paul Smith, look, I'm a big fan of Paul Smith. I think he's fantastic. I do feel as though he brings a lot. He's very direct. He's quick. And I'd have loved him to be into the squad this season, but we'll have to see. Let's have a look what Edwards replied. Media playing very well, and I rate Smith to another level. Don't think we should have loaned him out, to be honest, but Adomas signed. Just having a rough patch after his injury at Charlton. Another one for the future. Completely agree. I think Paul Smith he's a good player, but Warburton just doesn't rate him. So we'll have to see. Yeah, Oxford. That's it. Oxford. Thank you very much. Paul, I think it is Paul Smith. I think it is meant to be pronounced Paul Smith. I think he's fantastic sub. Anyone else just remember that Cardiff game where he came on and said, "Well, like no, actually started with Big Smith." Phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. So yeah, a lot of negativity for Ote, but I just don't think he's a Championship player. He's a League 1 or 2 player at best. Yeah, it's not good, is it? 4 in 16. He's not. Yeah, it is pronounced Smith. He is a class sub, and yeah, he definitely brings a lot to the side. Right, come on. We're not long away from kickoff now. What are you making for your score predictions? Get those down in the comments section now. I'll give you some more stats. Head-to-head stats. QPR have won 38 times against Luton. Luton have beaten us 31 times out, and we have drawn 29. So quite actually an even balance as to head-to-head statistics. Let's have a look. Right, get all your predictions and get them all on screen. We've got 3-1 to Luton. Oh no, he's gone. George, sorry, 3-1 QPR. I'm going to take that as 3-1 Luton, 2-1 Rangers, 2-1 QPR, 2-0 from Ethan to QPR. Good friend Nick Oliver's gone 5-3. I'm hoping that's to the R's and not to Luton, but he's gone for a lot of goals in tonight's fixture. We got 2-1, Austin first goal scorer, 1-1. Now, I was thinking of 1-1, but I'm thinking 1-1 or 2-2, really, to be perfectly honest. Austin and Dykes. I'll tell you what, I think if Dykes gets a goal today or maybe the next game out, it will transform him. Excuse me, he's under a lot of pressure. His confidence is low. And for strikers, you will know how much confidence comes to, kind of make an impact. And I feel like if he does get a little run together, he'll really kick on and he'll break probably 12 goals this season, but we'll have to see about that. 1-0 QPR. True, Archie, I'm not sure what Archie's comments was. 4-0 QPR. If Bond listens to Austin, he can become a good Championship striker. Completely agree. Austin can really nurture these two strikers as they are still fairly young in their careers. At this level, 2-1 QPR, Austin first goal scorer. I'm not sure what that is. 4-0 QPR. So there's a lot of positivity. Look what Austin does. Now, I'll tell you what, I've never seen so much excitement for a QPR game in probably the last year than today. I'm so excited. And I know quite a lot of you guys are too. Let's just get my stream up. 2-2, I reckon it's time to get the beers out. You're not wrong there, Shane. That's the spirit. To Rangers, 5-3 to Rangers, spot on. Austin, 95th minute, that would be absolute limbs. What a night that would be. It'd be phenomenal. I'll tell you what, I'm excited for this one, and I'm sure a lot of you guys are too. Let's just get this all set up. Oh, not long to go now. We are just over 5 minutes away from kickoff. What can you watch the game on? You can watch the game on QPR Plus. Sadly, it's a tenner, but support the R's. They've had to pay out for Austin, at least that's the least we could do, I guess. Right, sorry about that. We are back. I would tell Adoma and Ote, loan out Bond and Kelman, bring back Smith and Shadipo. Fair enough. So let's have a look. How many games left? Let's have a look at the league table. We are 22 games in now, and there's 46. Is it 46 this season? So not even halfway yet. We've got a long way to go, and hopefully Austin can transform this season for us. Oh, right. So can't unsell. I think, is he just on a 1 year contract, or is it 2? Is it 1 with an option to extend? If someone can find that out for me, that would be appreciated. Would you take getting promoted in exactly 7 years? That's a good question. At the moment, I'm not really bothered about getting promoted. I just want to enjoy watching QPR and kind of flirt with the playoffs, maybe just some enjoyment. Look, we're not ready for it. I know you can't really say this, but I only really want to go up when we're in a decent position that we'll be able to stay up, and we're in no position like that at the moment. Let's have a look. What formation are we playing? I think we are playing 4-2-1-2. That's my sort of guess. 5 at the back. Ball and Carroll, 2 harder midfielders, Chair in front, and then Austin and Dykes ahead. So that, and how long does Warburton have? Good question. I'd say maybe to the end of February. I think he'll be given the January window, bring in a couple more players. If he can't turn it around with a good few games after the window of the players he's brought in, then maybe he could be sacked. Or they may just think, it depends on where we are in the league. If we're really close to relegation, the players might need to kick up the backside and may have to bring somebody in to keep us up. We will have to see. Yeah, you could argue it's a 5-3-2. It just depends whether you put Chair a little bit higher up or you put him in the middle of Ball and Carroll. It's very similar. Harry, we're on the same lines there. Mate, can you tell Charlton Skr? I can't even see him in the comments. If I see anyone in his comments come on again, I'll kick him out. This is a QPR stream. Come on, ours. Bright wing back. Yeah, interesting. I'm not fully against it, and I'm not fully for it. I'm not sure how I sit with that one, but if it means we can have 2 up top and still have Chair behind them, then it's probably not a bad thing. Let's have a look. Yeah, I completely agree. Had some great chances against Fulham, missed them all. That's QPR of late, really. That is something that we're going to have to get used to. Right, come on, you R's. Big game for us tonight. Big game. I'm watching it on QPR Plus. QPR Plus. As well, for you guys wanting to get involved at the end of the stream, make sure you got a device, obviously with a decent Wi-Fi connection, ideally some earphones, and either on your laptop or your camera that has a decent webcam. And we'll get some of you guys involved. They'll have a good chat. Come the end of the game. I'm really looking forward to getting you guys on the stream. And yeah, it should be some good fun. But hopefully we're chatting about a nice positive result when Charlie Austin's back on the score sheet for the R's. Wouldn't that be lovely? Where do you think the high players can finish this season? That is a very good question. Oh, look at that man. The frosted tips. The running like this. Haven't you just missed it? Haven't you missed it? Austin, he must be absolutely buzzing. He must be. Oh, what a sight having him back in a QPR shirt. Jesus Christ, I'm excited. I feel like a little kid again. You wouldn't have thought I'm 20 years old. But I say Samuel, a left wing back. I don't mind. It was good versus Fulham. Yeah, I'm not against it. I'm not 100% for it, but we'll see how it goes tonight. If it means no Hammerlinen or Lee Wallace, I know Lee Wallace is injured, then I'm all for it. I didn't even answer your question there. I got carried away with Austin. Maybe 15th, probably. I don't know. I don't know where we'll finish. As long as we're safe, and we kind of develop on some of these younger players and don't lose them, I'm happy. Then I'm happy. Do you think we'll bring in Murray too? Or do you think it was Charlie or Murray? I think it was Charlie or Murray because he said he wanted 4 strikers. And I think as well, he's still got Kelman in there as well. Bond, Dykes, Austin. I don't see him bringing in any other strikers as well as those. Let's have a look. 21st. No, it's not good enough. It's really not. We're in a shocking run. We haven't won since November. But I'm hoping tonight is the night. Let's have a look. What could we possibly do in the next few years to be finishing near the top 6? Now, that's a very good question. That's more of a debate probably for another video that I'll be doing shortly. The problem is it's getting the right balance. It's bringing in young players. It's developing young players, but it's trying to hold on to key players without losing them, and keeping the core of your side, adding to your side, and then growing. Because look, if you'd have looked, if you managed to sign Wells and Nottingham Forest did, you kept Eze this season, and maybe Hugo, we'd be up there this season. I do believe that. So you'll have to see. Next season playoffs? No, I don't think so, sadly. Come on, you R's. We're nearly there now. It's nearly time for kickoff. Here we go. They're saying it's a 5-3-2. I do agree. Basically a 5-2-1-2 or 5-3-2. Very similar. It's nearly time, boys and girls. It's nearly time to see that man with the frosted tips, number 45, back kicking a ball in the blue and white hoops. I'll tell you what, I'm excited. I am very, very excited for this one. Right, we're up to 44 likes. Can we smash 50 before kickoff? Quickly go down there on YouTube. Press the like button. Please, I'm watching it now. Come on, guys, smash that like button. 4-year plan. I tell you what, if you're a QPR fan and you're not seeing this, then you're not a QPR fan. I'm joking. It's a quality documentary. Go down there tonight after the stream and watch the 4-year plan. Phenomenal. Yeah, Nick Nunn already given you a headache. Well, Cormac, turn down that commentary and I'll give you some commentary for the game. No problem about that. Very true. No one's a lesser in the league, but we'll have to see. Yeah, you're not wrong, Connor. You are not wrong. Come on, Ars. That's it, Tanya. Here we go. Luton are about to get us underway. I'll tell you what, I'm excited. Come on, we're 95. Can we smash 100 viewers before the game kick starts? So, Punny, yeah, thank you very much. If you have seen that one as well, under the cost I suggested, go watch the Mark Bertram one. Phenomenal. You guys have smashed it. I said 50 likes before the stream started. You've smashed 54. Massively appreciate it. We're underway. Here we go. It's very dark. Anyone else watching the stream, it's very dark. Don't seem to be floodlit very well. Don ball here on the left-hand side. In the house, awaiting the renewed confidence. Come on, you R's. If Charlie Austin doesn't get you excited about QPR, then just give up. Just give up. There's no point, is there? Come on, R's. We're underway. Barbe's got it, and he plays it to the left-hand side. Back to the Yang. We smashed 100 viewers. Thank you very much to everybody in the stream. Massively appreciate it. He has not signed yet, not officially announced, but there is rumours of him it being a done deal, near enough. So we'll have to see about that one. Let's get this. Come on, Ars. A little bit scrappy just to start the game off here. But Brett says something sitting down the left-hand side, but he doesn't get the better of the Luton right back. How awfully kind. We appreciate all love on the channel. Right, Loire, the QPR legend, as Nick London would say, is running down the left-hand side. Little bit of early possession for Luton. Just come back on the halfway line. Chip forward, Luton, a nice little bit of combining play on the left-hand side. Tom Carroll just trying to stand him up. It's just been misplaced though. Cameron's collected it inside the 6-yard box and he's booted it out of play. No surprise there. It's gone out for a Luton throw on the right-hand side, 10 yards from the halfway line. Who's taking the pen? Austin. It's going to be Charlie Austin. There's no way he's not having it. Lyndon Dykes is going to want it, but I feel like they've just got to respect that Charlie Austin has to score tonight. Can you? It's a very surreal feeling right now that yeah, no Austin goal yet. What's going on? It's not good enough, is it? It's not good enough. You are from El Salvador. Greetings. The stream goes international. It's what we love to see. Thank you for your support. Very much appreciated. Willock will be another one that get breeded through. Give him time, and he'll come good. I've got good feelings about Chris Willock. Here's some very good things about him. That's right. It's a long Luton throw into the 6-yard box. It's headed clear from Jeff Cameron. Don Ball gets contact to it as well, and Carroll headers it away. But it's not headed away too clearly though. Ball is out to Samuel, who charges down the left-hand side. He's got a nice bit of space. He's really getting at him. He's coming up to the edge of the 18-yard box. He's going to look to cut in on his right-hand side. He stands up the man. He gets onto the byline. Oh, it's a great early effort from Brett Samuel. It's a shot on target. And yeah, he's worked the keeper in the first 4 minutes. Come on. Doesn't even need to be said. I'm absolutely over the moon that Austin is back at QPR. I think we all are. Come on. I hope for my sake and for your sake, Shane, that QPR get a result tonight. You can't be having that, mate. It's a good effort from Bright Sam. He'll charge all the way from his own half there, and he does work the keeper. 110 viewers. Massively appreciate your support. Thank you everyone sharing the stream and hitting the like button. Do you think the gaffer is right to play Brighton left wing back? I think having Brighton left wing back means we don't have to have a Hammerlainen or Wallace. So yeah, I'll take it. He is. I couldn't agree more with you. You there, David. Yes, Jared. I think he will. I've got a good feeling about it. His contract's up at West Brom, and they do have an option to extend the deal, but he's going to want to be here. Chat me these back at half time, and I'll get them all answered for you. I've just got to watch Austin's first few touches. Come on, we've all been waiting for it. Keep getting these comments coming in though. Keep getting them in. Just a quick question as well. Do you guys want full commentary? Are you guys watching the game as well? Are you just watching the live stream? I'd like to know. Get it in the comments now. Are you just watching this YouTube stream? Are you watching both? Are you watching just the QPR stream? Let me know. Lualawa's crap. Don't rate Lualawa, to be perfectly honest. I think he's very average. Everyone in full commentary, no problem. Say no more. Okay, Luton have got it on the byline here. Number 7's coming in. He's cutting in, but Dieng's down well. It's scrambled though, and it's taken Rob Dickie. He's had to charge out the box. He's running down. He's got to use his left foot to clear this. His weaker foot. He's hit it straight to a Luton player. Everyone in full commentary. Lovely. Just watch. Okay, no problem. Say no more. I will bring you the commentary. Commentary mode activated. Right, Luton have got the ball here on the left-hand side. A little bit of space. He hits it forward to Lualawa. Todd Kane trying to stand him up. But Lualawa slips over. No surprise there. Tom Carroll's got a little bit of space here. 15 yards away from the 18-yard box. He passes it out to Bright Samuel. He hits it back to Carroll. He looks up, finds Chen, a little bit of space. And nut him. Headbutt him. And, pay him back for a little bit of misery that he caused all QPR fans. That's what I'd love to do. I won't even say his name. Doesn't reserve that. I can't believe you've even gone to the time and effort to put the accent on his name. He does not deserve that respect. Come on. Come on, Ars fans. A little bit of a goal line scramble there. And the number 7 got the better of Jeff Cameron, no surprise. And he charges in. He takes a deflection and it falls just to Dieng's feet there. This is about a few moments ago. And he doesn't manage to hold on to the ball, but we do manage to get it clear. No problem there. We're 7 minutes into the tie. Kazinga Lualawa is down. He's down injured. The play is halted. Not to talk about this. Ben Foster's YouTube channel is very good. I enjoyed the QPR video. Right, let's go back to a couple of comments here while we've got a bit of an interval. And Lualawa's been a bit of a pussy in the middle of the pitch, laying down. He's been around. Where were these comments? About, was it top 3 players in the past 5 years? Charlie Austin. That is a no-brainer. Tell you what, my favourite ever QPR player is Clinton Hill. I absolutely love Clinton Hill, but he's not in that 5 years. It's a very good question. I would have to think about that one, I'm afraid. Austin, is anyone I can nail down to you? Yeah, I'm not too sure. I'll have to get back to you on that one. Right, Don Ball's got a little bit of space here. He looks to drift it into Barbe. Barbe hits it back to Cameron. He's in the middle of the pitch. He's looking out to his right-hand side, but he plays it over to Dickie. Right, Todd Kane's got on the right-hand side. He punts it forward to Charlie Austin. But it's a great ball from Todd Kane, but the keeper's had to come clear it. It goes out for a QPR throw. Okay, everyone's winning the commentary. No problem at all. I will bring you the commentary. All right, we're up to 63 likes now. If we can smash 70, massively appreciate it on the YouTube stream. Everyone go down there if you haven't already. Go smash the like button. Todd Kane throws it in from the right-hand side. He finds Barbe, who's very high up the pitch, I must say. Carroll's got a lot of space in midfield. He looks left-footed diagonal ball. It's cleared well by Luton, and it's gone out for a QPR throw about 15 yards from the right-hand side corner flag. Oh, True Blue, don't even get me started. What a reunion that would be. It's thrown in from Todd Kane, but he's only managed to find a Luton player. Done ball with a lovely reverse flick right round to Todd Kane, but Todd Kane, it's a poor ball. He gives away possession. Luton are on the counter-attack here. It's hit through to Kazen Golawalawa. He's going to be able to get that. It's past Barbe. It's a fantastic ball back, but Barbe's managed to head it clear, but it's still in on the right-hand side. Luton have got the ball, and it's a shot, but it's very wayward. It's about 15 yards clear of the goal. No problem at all there. QPR goal kick. QPR 4-year plan. Phenomenal. It's basically a movie. Go chuck it on tonight. Fantastic. Any of the Guinness ones. The Guinness shirts are absolutely lovely. Do you know what? A guilty pleasure of mine. I do like the season we went up after the playoffs. The thin hoops. I did actually quite like that shirt. I know a lot of people hated it because the hoops were very thin, but I did like that. The Nike shirt, did like that. Do I rate Dieng? Of course I do. Absolutely love Dieng. He's the best keeper we've had since Alex Smithies, hands down. It's about the 4 years when Briatore and that lot came in. Oh, on a minute. Chesney flicked it forward to Austin. He's going to look to shoot. Austin's first shot in a QPR shirt, 2.0. It's on target, but there's not enough in it. And straight into the palms. He's got a lovely little grin on his face to keep our number 45. Do you think Luton Town win? No, I think QPR win. Austin's going to score 6 goals tonight. That's what I truly believe. Truly believe. Come on, you R's. Loving the positivity tonight. Everyone's enjoying the R's again, which is what the lift that Austin brings. It's booted down the right-hand side by the Luton right back, and it's gone out for a QPR throw. Barbe's taken that. It's halfway into our half. Right, Barbe's going to take this on QPR left-hand side. He throws it in, looking for Charlie Austin. Charlie Austin flicks it forward in the hopes of Dykes, but Dykes doesn't manage to get under it. Todd Kane boots it forward with his weaker left foot. It's going to be for Chair. Chair tries to bring it down. And we've got an overlapping run here from Samuel. Bit of an overload. Chair hits it through to Samuel on the left-hand side, but he's defended well by the Luton fullback. He's got the option on here from Barbe, but he finds a ball in the middle. He's got a little bit of space. He's a lovely little turn to get past 2 players that he's been marked by. Lovely ball through from Dickey, who finds Kane out wide. He brings it back to Dickey, who flicks it forward with a lovely little dummy. It's going to king Kane on it. He whips it forward, but the Luton defender has just done enough there. They're just trying to play it out from the back here, but making a little bit. Right, it's gone back to the Luton goalkeeper now, breaking down the QPR attack. Right, it's booted forward. It's a good win from Barbe. He headers down, but he only manages to find a Luton player deep into Luton half. The Luton player spreads it wide, and it's going to... Oh, it's tremendous defending from Dickey. He gets the better of his man. I think that's a QPR free kick. Yeah, tangled legs there. Very good defending from Rob Dickey. He gets the better side of his man. No, Alex Lockie. I'm fairly confident in the Dykes and Austin partnership. Yeah, I think we've got an exciting sort of mix that we could have at the moment. You could look at Austin being more of a hold-up player, then have Kelman running off him, or Bon, who's a little bit more mobile, or you could look for going Dykes trying to be the hold-up man and Austin playing off him. We've got a couple of interesting partnerships that I'm sure we'll be experimenting with in the near future. I'm having give your lens a clean, son. Let's all right. Let's have a little polish, shall we? How's that? Oh, look at the difference there. Jesus Christ! Thank you very much, man. Like, Jesus, look at the difference that has made. Right, I'll say Samuel's just got the better of his Luton counterpart here, and he's just earned a QPR throw deep in the QPR half. They're looking dangerous. I don't think they're looking too bad. We have been quite aware to their counter-attack that has been kind of quite prominent in the first 13 minutes of this fixture. QPR doing all right defensively. Got a nice bit of space with Dominic Ball to run through in the centre midfield. Got no one really around him here, but he hits it right to Todd Kane. He's going to look to whip it in. It's a great ball. Ooh, very close to the QPR number 45. Jesus Christ, I didn't realise how dirty the mic was. Thank you very much for... thank you very much, Jay Harland. Ray Wilkins is a top man. Come on, QPR. We're 14 minutes now into the fixture. It's been booted clear. It's going out for a QPR throw, 15 yards into the Luton half. QPR not looking too bad here at the moment. Come on, we're keeping it positive about the mighty R's tonight. People need to stop. Is it? Yeah, Kane. He's not great, but he'll do a job for a free transfer for a couple of years while we get someone a little bit better. Right, Bright Samuel has got a throw in the Luton half. He's got Chair around him. He's got Dykes comes to collect. Quite an awkward ball for Bright Samuel to recover there. But Bright Samuel plays it backwards to Jeff Cameron. He hits over to Rob Dickey. Rob Dickey's got a bit of space. He looks to launch it into the 6-yard box. Samuel managed to get on it, but he only manages to head it for a QPR throw. A Luton throw. That's a wasted attack there. Yeah, he just he does everything quite averagely. He doesn't excel in any department. He just does a half decent job. One thing I do like about Todd Kane at the moment, though, he doesn't piss about. He gets on that right-hand side. He looks up. He puts the ball in the box. Yeah, his crossing isn't fantastic. He gets blocked a lot of the time, but he does try and get the ball in, and which is something that I really feel that Austin will reap the rewards of this season. I've got a Luton free kick from the goalkeeper's taking it. It's a bouncing ball, but Barbie punts it forward. Dykes is going to give chase. The Luton, he forces a pass back. Offside for Luton. We've got a QPR free kick at the moment. We've got Bryce Samuel is leaving, end of story. At the end of the season, we need to accept it, but Willock is there to replace him and develop. We need to trust Willock. I completely agree. Chris Willock is a great prospect for us. We've got Todd Kane on the right-hand side here, trying to get the better of the Luton number 3, but he's had to go backwards here, and he's going to find Rob Dickey. He passed it back to Jeff Cameron in the middle of the pitch, spreading it over to the left-hand side to Johan Barber. Johan Barber, fantastic ball from Dykes, flicks over Todd Kane. Fantastic ball! Austin! Oh, Jesus Christ. Austin gets the better of his marker. He flicks it to the front post. The keeper's got done well to his left-hand side there. So good early effort from Charlie Austin. Fantastic ball in from Todd Kane. Fantastic cross. Come on, you R's. Super hoopser. Everybody in the building, come on, you hoops. I think the score will be 2-1 to Luton Town. That is not what we like to hear, Jacob. Come on now. Charlie Austin flicks it forward. A Chair's going to chase it. Chair's going to give chase to the right-hand side. He's going to look to put it into the box. Oh, he does really well. Skips past his marker. Austin's got a header. He nods it down. Oh, he nods it down for Dykes. Fantastic link-up play there from Charlie Austin, but Dykes' shot is blocked. Johan Barber, he finds Tom Carroll. He finds Bright Samuel on the edge of the 18-yard box. He looks across it in, but he's got 2 players around him. Some fancy tricks here. Trying to get the better of his marker. He finds Johan Barber on the edge of the box. He sprays it back to Tom Carroll. Tom Carroll, with his right foot, is a wayward ball in, and the attack is broken down. It's better from the R's. Much better play. Right, it's punted forward, and it's gone straight through to Luton player, but he's only booted it forward. Johan Barbe is under it. He's brought it down. Not too bad here from QPR on the early encounters. We are 18 minutes into the fixture against Luton at Kenilworth Road. Dieng's got the ball in his 18-yard box here. He looks to punt it forward. Dominant ball is just collected now. He's just charging through past the midway point. He finds Tom Carroll. He sprays it over to Bright Samuel. He's got a little bit of space to charge into here. Cuts on his right foot. He's tackled well there. It's not a penalty, I'm afraid. Thank you very much, Jay. Appreciate the support on the channel. Lovely stadium, that. Loving the sarcasm. Loving the sarcasm. It is nothing like the Kind Prince. Luton getting forward down here on the right-hand side, but Barbe does well, blocks the cross, and it goes out for a Luton throw. That's it, cheese grater. I can't blame you, mate. I'll take QPR just edging it at the moment. Look, Luton started well. Couple of half decent counter attacks, but QPR just growing into it now. Austin, I'm not trying to blow too much smoke up his ass, and blow his trumpet too much. But look, he had a really good chance. The keeper did well, and he set up Dykes for a fantastic little nod down there. Dykes under it there, tries to flick it through to Chair, but doesn't manage to pull it off. How's Austin doing? He's doing pretty well. It's very early yet, only in the 20th minute, but we'll see how he gets on for the rest of the game. Right. Chair's got a ball in the edge of the box. Got 3 players around him. He finds Bright Essay Samuel on the left-hand side, and he plays it through to Carroll on the byline, and he gets a QPR corner. Surely, come on! First corner of the match for the R's. Carroll's going to take this one for us. Come on, you R's. I'll tell you what, Carroll's corners from the left-hand side are a massive improvement from Ilias Chairs. Right, is Austin going to get under it? How many corners did Charlie Austin score for us at his first spell with the club? Surely he's going to get under one now. He's not even being marked at the moment. Not even being marked. Right, the ball's coming in from Carroll now. Flicked on by Dykes, but into the palms of the Luton keeper. Nothing's managed to fathom off that one. But we will see how it proceeds. Not the best corner. I don't know why. The stream has played it from a ridiculous camera angle, and you could barely tell what was going on. But right, Samuel's charging again down the left-hand side. Getting a better of his number 17 tonight. Not too many options on. He tries to find ball in the middle, but it's intercepted. And there's a Luton counter-attack on here. But the ball's way over here, and it's back to Dieng in the QPR goal and collected. That's a waste. Waste from Luton. Just look at Austin's movement. Our strikers can learn, definitely. And I really feel like we could see real development from Bon, Dykes and Kelman. Just being in around Austin, the confidence he has, his movement, his intelligence, his awareness, and his movement is, I really do think, is something that's really gonna benefit these QPR strikers. Nice little link up from Austin there. He finds Chair. Chair sprays it out to Todd Kane, right hand side. Finds ball in the middle. Ball's gonna look to find Samuel on the left hand side. Oh, collected from Samuel. He finds Barbie. Some nice little linking play here from QPR in the Luton final third. Ball's got in the middle here. He finds Barbie. Nice patient build-up from QPR. Just want to try and create some more chances, but we're keeping possession well, using the width well. The fullbacks are doing quite well so far. A little bit better than last time out. Give it to Austin. That's all we want. That is all we want. Cameron charging through the midfield. Oh, here he goes. Cameron inside it. He's forced a QPR corner. Come on. Let's see if we can get Austin on the end of this one. Just getting the stream shared on Facebook. Right, Carroll from the left-hand side. We have a corner. Good opportunity here. Luton are good at defending set pieces, but we'll have to see how they get on with this one. Not the best delivery. Beat the first man, but not the second. Right, it's coming in for a QPR throw. Samuel's going to take this on the left-hand side. Right, it's been played back and Samuel's collected it. He looks to whip it in. It's a great ball. It's a little bit deep, but Austin's donned it down. It's well intercepted from the Luton man. We're 24 minutes now into this fixture. Dickie's got it on the halfway line. A lifted ball over to Austin. It's a little bit over here, and it's back in the hands of the Luton keeper. Not a bad idea though from Rob Dickie. Thank you so much, Alex. Massively appreciate it. The winner of the giveaway will be, I will do a live stream in the next couple of days, I promise. I will advertise that one on Instagram. We'll get it all out there, and we'll be picking a couple of winners for the hat and the training shirt. Don't you worry. The question everyone wants to know, he's doing well so far, David. Not doing too badly. He's already got 2 shots on target. Luton have got a throw in here on the left-hand side. Try to bring it down, but Rob Dickie's looking to halt his proceedings. But Don Ball nicks in, and he earns a QPR throw. Very well defended there. Very well defended. Thank you very much, David. Massively appreciate it. You're doing great commentary, honestly. And yeah, top man. Thanks very much, David. Yeah, I much prefer Charlie Austin, funny enough, to Jordan Rhodes. Who do you prefer, though? Put in the comments now. Would you prefer Jordan Rhodes or Glenn Murray? I think I'd prefer Murray, personally. There was obviously talk that both of them were on the horizon. But I do feel as though Murray would have been better than Rhodes. But what do you guys make of that one? Still 0-0 here at Kenilworth Road into 26th minute now. They're just looking to attack for the number 15. They've just got a little bit of possession here, just inside the QPR half. Drifted over, but the Luton player's gone down, funnily enough. It's a dive, and the referees waved that one away. They're not having that. Yeah, good point there, David. Obviously, QPR played a full-strength side against Fulham on the weekend, and the full 120 minutes, obviously going to extra time. Luton played a weakened side against Reading, but we have got Todd Kane going down the right-hand side here. He flicks it through. It's headed back clear. Tom Carroll's under it, and Luton do manage to break away the attack. But Luton are the fresher side, and obviously they had the break of COVID. But some nice play here from QPR. Tom Carroll drifting for the left-hand side. Fantastic ball to Lyndon Dykes. He flicks it forward to Austin on the bounce. He spreads it beautifully out to Todd Kane. Todd Kane's going to look to spray it into the box. Can he get under it? No, he can't. No, he can't. Yeah, this is something I said about the start. It seems very dark. Bit of a Tim Pot Club, aren't they, Luton? Probably can't afford some proper floodlights, and there's a couple of Luton fans I was expecting to nibble on that one in the comment section. But yeah, it's very dark. Very dark. Yeah, thank you very much to everybody that subscribed to the channel. Just broke past 1.1k. Massively appreciate it. Thank you for everybody in the stream tonight and subscribing to the channel. Right, Cameron's. He sends it wide onto the chest of Dykes, who finds Kane, but it's gone backwards to Dickie. Bit of head tennis going on at the moment, and not managing to bring the ball down, but Don Ball does fantastically well. He finds Tom Carroll, and Tom Carroll finds Ilias Chair. He's got acres of space on the left-hand side. He charges forward. He finds Samuel on the left-hand side. He's got a little bit of space himself. He finds Carroll. Carroll looks. Don Ball finds Samuel back again on the left-hand side. Finds Don Ball. Barbie, fantastic ball into the box. Charlie Austin's under it. Oh! Ho, ho, ho. Woo. But offside. He heads it down to the keeper's left. Fantastic balling from Ewan Barbie. Another shot on target for Charlie Austin. Another one on target, but he's just offside. Ooh. It's exciting having the main man back in the building. The number 45, waddling around with his ridiculous T-Rex hand gesture, but we move. Is a Luton free kick taken by the goalkeeper. Oh, it's hit over. Ooh. Chair trying to hit it over the top to Lyndon Dykes running through. Charlie Austin brings it down perfectly well. Oh, a lovely reverse volley pass into Tom Carroll into the midfield. Tom Carroll finds Bradley Samuel on the left-hand side. Samuel's got it. That's a corner, ref. That's a corner. He's giving a goal kick, isn't he? He's giving a goal kick. I think Charlie's actually going to cry tears of happiness if Austin scores. Do a lot more than just tears of happiness. I'm not sure what I'll do, but you'll have to see. You'll have to see when it happens. It's more shots on target in one game than Bon already. I mean, that's not even a joke. That's actually a true statistic. Probably with Bon and Dykes put together in the last 6 matches, probably hasn't made how many shots on target Austin has in the first 29 minutes of this game. Ridiculous. Wouldn't mind getting Luke Freeman back, to be honest. I'd absolutely love for Luke Freeman to come back. Austin's looking good. His link-up play with Bon is delightful. Bon's through. Dykes is through. He's going to hit it. Oh! The link-up play already from Austin and Dykes is looking very positive. To say they've only had 1 day to train together. Austin, he's just different gravy. He's different gravy. Connor, we're trying. We'll see what we can do. Austin is chips and gravy together. Fair play. Luke Freeman was class. Some very good link-up play there from Dykes and Austin linking together, and a great ball over the top from Austin. Dykes runs through. He just managed to get the better of his man, who was sending him to the right-hand side. He hits it low and hard, but the keeper does manage to keep it out with his feet. QPR definitely the better side, I'd say, in the first 31 minutes of this championship encounter. Cameron sprays it out wide to the right-hand side to Kane. He certainly did, Jay Harland, and he is now continuing that on for Crystal Palace. Come on, Rangers. Favourite halftime snack? I tell you what, right? Years ago, I remember it about 3 years ago. Did anybody else get in the this is completely random, and you probably think I'm going to be, don't get me wrong, pie and mash is definitely the best halftime snack. But anybody get the rosemary chips that they used to do at the Loftus Road and Lower? They were delightful. The rosemary salted chips, beautiful. Anyone remembers them? Chuck it in the comments. That's the it's collected well by Dieng, a poor cross from the Luton man. Yeah, anybody remember the rosemary salted chips? Don't know if anybody else got them. Maybe that's just me and my brother. Never mind. Right, Carroll's. Let's forget about the rosemary chips. Let's get back onto Carroll. He chips it forward, but only to find a Luton player. He has another chance, and it's moved to the left-hand side. Chair's going to put some pressure on, but then Luton number 16 hits it back to the Luton goalkeeper. Yeah, they slapped. They were class, Connor. If you remember the rosemary salted chips, then you know. And you remember Hemed? I'll tell you who does remember Hemed. It's Nick London, because he calls him a QPR legend, which is absolutely absurd. Yeah, Bryson Samuel needs to be more direct. Don't need to change and overthink. He does. I'll tell you what, we saw that in the first couple of minutes. Near enough from our own box, he charged all the way down the left-hand side. He got the better of his man, and he forced a great save out of the goalkeeper with a shot on target. Sometimes he faffs around a little bit too much, and he should just be more direct, like I say, and really just try to test the keeper, because we know he has the ability to make those runs, and he's got the end product. So yeah, completely agree. Yeah, I don't want to get too carried away, but Potts with a shot on his right foot here on the left-hand side. He's collected well. It's at a decent height for Dieng, and he's caught that quite nicely. Are you and Scuds Peacock upper or lower? I'm ML. Me and Scuds are PU, row A and C, 220. Both 220. Let's have a look. Do we need a midfielder? Yeah, we do. I wanted Whiteman, but Preston just had a bid accepted for him. Austin wins it in midfield. Keeps possession. It's laid off nicely to Austin here. He cuts in. He cuts in and out. Oh, he got about 3 players around him. Todd Kay's gonna have a shot. Not too far away. We do need a new midfielder though, Joshua. You are right. Goal kick to lose it now. Charlie Austin cutting in, out, and the ball just rebounds and finds Todd Kane on the right-hand side volley, but yeah, we didn't manage to get a shot on target from that one. Oh, good to hear, James. So what block is that? What block is that? Nice view from Loftus Lower. Charlie Austin, fantastic touchdown. He flicks it forward to Samuel, but he doesn't really manage to mount much of a challenge. Austin's really up for it. His first touch looks class. Carroll, nice bit of skill on the left-hand side, keep possession and keep a distance from his marker. No. Finding a like a pirate stream for QPR is virtually impossible. Would I take a chance on Morrison? No. To be honest, I think he's had his chance now. And I think his attitude, we've got so many young players, and his attitude is a bit poor. Hence why he moves around from so many clubs. He lasts about 3 months on average, I'd say, at each club. And we've got so many young players that you want the right culture to allow and to facilitate them to grow and really fulfill their potentials. I feel like a character like Morrison now is probably not a good idea for our dressing room. Right, we've got Todd Kane in the front of our hand side. He throws it to Dykes, but Dykes tries to flick it forward to Austin, but he doesn't manage to pull it off. He is, no, don't get me wrong, Joshua, he's a phenomenal player. Rather Morrison's done thing with the ball. Sorry, I just seen it. Who's Rafa Morrison? I don't know. He's done things with the ball that is so Tarab-esque that it's a joke, and some things that Trab can't do. Bags of ability, but like you say, the attitude's just not there, is it? Whiteman would be a great sign-in, and Mount as well. I'd definitely take two strong battling midfielders that would really steady up our midfield. Yeah, completely agree with the mascot here. He's had his chances, and you know, he's been at the club twice. He didn't really do it on his second spell at QPR. There's no need for a third spell. No, not for me. Oh, Todd Kane just thrown it straight to Chair. Chair just booted it straight up in the air, back up for another throw. Poor touch. Poor touch. Potts throws it forward down the line. It's booted up. Got a lovely bit of head tennis going here. But Luton manages to collect the ball. Lualua brings it down. The man that was so injured in the first 10 minutes. He's magical now, isn't he? Tom Carroll. A lovely ball. No, I thought it was lovely. This Pepsi Max is so gassy. Spagma. Excuse me. Anyone else think Bond's a donkey? I think that's the resounding opinion from every QPR fan at the moment there, from all of us. Dykes looks like he's got a new, just a new rep for confidence at the moment. Just playing along with Charlie Austin, linking up really well, linking up nicely. Right, Tom Carroll on the left-hand side here. He looks up to find Bright Samuel. He's only got one man around him, which is fairly unusual, as he's normally overloaded with about four defensive markers. Right, Don Ball's got it here in the central of the park. He finds Kane on the right-hand side. Kane's going to look to beat his man. I'm not sure if he will. He's going to look to cross it, though. Fantastic ball in! Oh, he's defended well, though. He's defended well. It's for a QPR corner. Come on! And it's from that side. It's a Carroll corner. I've got more optimism than a Chair corner, so we'll see how we get on with that one. Right, anybody watching the actual game now? Chuck in the comments what you're making of QPR start. Interested to see. Right, Carroll's corner coming in. Who's under it? For my Come on! Charlie Austin has scored on his return. Get in there! Yes! 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 Get in there! Yes! Charlie Charlie, 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 Charlie. Yes! Of course, it had to fucking be. Oh, get in there! Yes! 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 Charlie! 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 In! I'll tell you what, who put money on Charlie Austin first goal scorer? Fair play. Bloody hell, I should have done it. Oh, I'm losing my voice already. I can't believe it. 40 minutes and he's done it already. Come on! Bloody hell, I feel like I could cry, boys and girls. Sorry, I didn't even describe the goal for you. I'm losing my voice already. I think it was Bon that... Sorry, not Bon. I keep on saying Bon, not Dykes. The corner comes in, it's to the front post. And Dykes, I think it's Dykes, flicks it on to the back post. There's a couple players around Austin. And yeah, need to update the score. And Austin headers it in. It's a bit of a scrappy one from the corner. It's 2 yards out. But do I give a shit? No, I don't. He's done it. He's done it. Sorry, God, I should maybe shouldn't have screamed like that. I've lost my voice already. Let's get that score on the screen. QPR. No, it's not done it. Why is it not there? No, it's not done it. What's the other head in there? We're in the lead. We're in the lead. Oh my. Boys, we're winning. And girls. Jesus Christ. My voice is going. Right, Luton have actually got an attack here on the right-hand side. Right, he's got my voice back. Jesus Christ. Oh, I've missed that. Charlie, 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 Austin. Bloody hell. Right, it's actually a Luton corner, by the way. Just thought I'd let you know. Getting a little bit carried away. It's coming in, but Dieng collects fantastically. The limbs in my front room. I'll tell you what, my brother and my dad watching it downstairs. I think I screamed, and I heard 5 seconds later, I heard them scream. The celebration just to see that man. Oh God, I actually missed Austin's celebration. I got so caught up in it. Jesus Christ, what a man! Right, Austin's got it. He's played it off nicely to Chair on the left side, and Chair's going to look to get it in the box. Right, who's putting money on an Austin hat trick? What's the price? What's the price? I might have a look now. They probably would have. Not my laptop over. Don't blame you. I think I nearly broke my desk. I've nearly broke my desk. Right, odds on. If Austin scores a hat trick tonight, I will give away an Austin QPR shirt. How about that? You heard it here first. Actually, I probably shouldn't have said that. I'm a skint uni student. Yeah, Austin QPR shirt given away tonight if Austin scores a hat trick. I've only got a little bit of possession here in their own half. Somebody please tell me the price on the Austin hat trick. Let's have a look. Maybe I'll have to have a look at half time. Anybody? I've seen a couple of people saying, what was the Austin goal like? It was a corner coming in from the left-hand side, whipped in from Carroll. Oh, top man. Wait, Luton fan? Oh, fair play, fair play. You're going to lose tonight, but at least you made some money. Soften the blow. 22 to 1 for an Austin hat trick. It's worth a £5, isn't it? Worth a £5. I mean, to be honest, right, we'll get back on the commentary in just a second. I want to see. My heart rate's through the roof at the moment. Right. 16-1 to get a brace. Oh, that's definitely worth. It's definitely worth a fiver. Oh, he was 16-1 to get a brace. Sorry. I don't know. Anyone know this Austin bloke? Can't tell who scored at first. Oh, bloody hell. Bloody hell. The link-up play from Austin and Dykes, honestly, has been fantastic. But Austin, honestly, touch of class. Premier League quality, isn't he? Can't believe it, boys and girls. Can't believe it. Right, we're in the 45th minute now. 45th minute. The R's are 1-0 up thanks to QPR's new number 45. We smashed our front room table. We banged the hands in it. Oh, nice one, mate. Quality. Absolute quality. Love the dedication. Right, hashtag announce promotion. The R's are back. What was the setup? To be honest, Bradley, I missed it. I kind of missed it myself. Sorry, True Blue. More commentary. Yeah, the commentary's coming. I'm just a bit starstruck right now. We're nearly hitting 200 viewers on the stream. Thank you very much. If you're just clicked on the stream now, smash the like button. Give it a like. Give it a share. Massively helps out the channel. It's just an offside attack here from Luton. It's back in the hands of Sonny the Yang, and it's going to be a QPR goal kick. Where do I get my shirts on the back? An unknown source. Unknown source. No. When we hit more milestones on the channel, I'll be giving more away, be more signed shirts to win. So don't you worry about that. Get liking, boys. Thank you very much, Bradley. That's it. Can we smash 200 viewers on the channel, on the stream? Sorry, hit the like button. It's just been booted forward from Dieng straight through to the Luton goalkeeper, and it's Palmley safely in his hands. He throws it out to the right hand side. Charlie Austin's going to put a bit of pressure on. Can you believe Charlie Austin scored? I don't know why I'm so surprised. We saw it coming. I don't. I'm just getting Charlie Austin drunk. I just can't believe what's happened there. Can't believe it. Can't believe it. I mean, I'm not surprised he scored, but right, we're into 2 minutes at a time here. Todd Kane's on the right hand side, and he doesn't get the better of the Luton fullback. We've got 1 minute now left of the additional time, and we'll be into half time. The King is back. The King is back. Right, Luton got a bit of possession in their own half, not causing us too much problems. Some good pressure here from Dominic Ball. Austin's going to intercept that. Oh, he nearly bursted through there. But his touch to intercept was a little too heavy, and he didn't manage to break through. Some really good defending from Lyndon Dykes. He sprays it over to the left-hand side. Fantastic ball from Charlie. He brings it down. Charlie Austin's just a touch of class. Touch of class. Dominic Balls sprays it to the right-hand side. Todd Kane's going to look to deliver. No, he doesn't. He finds Dominic Ball in the middle. Some nice... right, we've got Bright Samuel on the left-hand side. He plays it back to Barbe. Some good patience here in the QPR build-up play. We're not rushing it. Not too slow. It's well-paced. Bright Samuel is on the left byline. And that is half-time. We're going in at half-time. 1-0 up. Come on, you R's. I know. That is the saddest thing about this whole thing. We may not even get to see it. We may not get to see it. But I do feel as though... Oh, God, my voice is going, boys and girls. I do feel as though... I've got a feeling he's going to sign. I feel like his contract will be up next season. And at the end of this season, and I feel like we'll get him on a free transfer. He has been different class. His touches, his movement, his link-up play. What a man he is. Right, it comes that time of the stream, I'm afraid. A quick toilet break, and we'll be back to resume. Keep the comments coming in and answer them all straight away as soon as I get back. Put in there what you've made. If any of you are watching the stream, what you've made of the half, what you made of Austin, what substitutions you think we should make. And I'm back in 2 seconds. Come on, boys and girls. Charlie, 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 Austin. Come on, you Ars. Bloody hell. I think I need the half time to just compose myself a little bit. Jesus Christ. Right, we're back. We are back. Right, let's get all your opinions in there. What have you guys made of the first half? We made of the first half. Austin's back, baby. It's the Rangers boys making all the noise everywhere we go. I am. The toilet breaks. I don't piss about. Pardon the pun. E-I-E-I-E-I-O. Up the Football League we go. Oh, God. Any chance of a QPR a Charlie Ross interview on Talking Rangers? Watch this space. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. After football, here we go. When we get promoted, this is what we sing. We are Rangers. We are Rangers. Austin is our king. We are. It's been a completely new side. Right. Let's actually get on to maybe talk about the first half that we just watched and not just sing chants and bomb Austin all night. But yeah, I'm just gonna chuck a quick bet on Austin hat trick, guy, won't you? Absolutely got to. Austin outstanding. His movement and touches showing what a striker he is. He's phenomenal. He is phenomenal. Can't even find a hat trick. Right. And the limbs when he scores. Fantastic. Best first. I don't know. Do you know what? I completely agree. It has been probably our best performance. Like I was saying throughout, I think our speed and the pace of our play, the tempo was so much better. We were much better decision making. We weren't just passing around for the sake of it. It was intense. It was, honestly, this Scotland goal was completely throwing me. I'm literally the biggest fanboy right now, and I need to sort myself out. Was it Cameron that got the flick on? The way me and Ryan screamed when he scored, honestly, the screams in the Talking Rangers household were phenomenal. In this room and downstairs. God. Would anybody change anything at half time? Would you? Obviously, you can utilize 5 substitutions. Anything that maybe you think wasn't right. For me, stick to how it was. I think we broke our table. It's now in the garden. Quality, Ryan. Absolute quality. Right, here we go. Just a thought. The last season, Warburton did well because we had Eze. We lost Eze and we've been shit. But now we've got another quality player back and we could see the best out of Warburton again. It's a very good point. It is a good point. And I think maybe now we could really see us kick on with Warburton because I don't know if you got, well, I'm sure a lot of you do follow me on Twitter. I said that in the last time out against Fulham, I think Warburton got it all right. I think his decision making was spot on. His substitution's perfect. But the thing that cost us that whole game was just not taking chances. And Warburton isn't the man up front. He's not the one missing the chances. It's the players. And sometimes there's not that much more than Warburton can do. Now, maybe with this style of play, Austin can be the one that is that final piece of the puzzle that we needed to really kick on. And look, we could see this Warburton style really come to fruition, really benefit from this expansive style of play. And the chances that we make, Austin could take. And oh, God. Maybe we could kick on. No, I just want to enjoy watching QPR again. I have enjoyed watching us for a little while now. And you can't tell me you've not enjoyed that first half of football. You're lying to yourselves if you didn't. Look, how many games left did we say? 24 games? I think we get 12. His average is, I think it is 40. Was it 45 to like 7? Was it 70 or 90 or something in a QPR shirt? I think he'll get 12 goals this season. He's already won his first match. Austin has been our missing link. He's swinging as well. He has. Oh. What a relief, boys and girls. What a relief. What a relief. Thank you very much, guys. Smashing the like button. 110 is the new record on the live stream. And yeah, massively appreciate it. I hope you're enjoying the lives as well. And I'm looking forward to having a chat with some of you guys come post-match. And, we'll pretty uninvolved. I've doubted him, but clearly with the players he wants to. I've doubted him, but clearly with the players he wants, he's a decent manager. Look at when he was at Hounslow Town, Brentford, Hounslow Town, quality Ryan, and his players. They were, yeah, they were. Look, he's had it tough. I think with his expansive style, you need good fullbacks, and all he's had to do really, he was able to sign Kane on a free, use Kakai and Hamalainen and Wallace. 2 of those are youth prospects and 2 of those are free transfers. I really feel like in this style, you know, you get 2 good fullbacks and we could be really kicking on. Playoffs. That's it, Robbie. Hashtag announce promotion. The R's are going up. Is Loic Remy available for the playoffs? He's got to be. Austin. I think Dykes is going to learn so much. If we can keep Charlie, what do you think? If we can keep Austin, look, it feels like Austin is about 35. He's not. He's 31. He's still got a good few years in him yet. And like I've said about 4 times in the stream so far, his contract's up at West Brom at the end of the season. He's going to be a free agent unless West Brom exercise the option in his contract to extend for a further year. But I don't see him doing that unless they just want to cash on him. But, you know, he's going to be on decent wages there. So I don't see it happening. Willock over Carroll. Yeah, I mean, in terms of attacking prowess, yes, Willock is better going forward. But Carroll is a better, well-rounded midfielder, and you can't really compare them. They're 2 sort of different players. I reckon 2 on Rangers, we never get clean sheets. No, we don't. It's something we definitely do not do. Do you reckon we will fight to buy him? I mean, we won't have to buy him. It will just be whether West Brom extend the contract. If they do, then we would have to stump up a fee. If not, he'll be a free transfer and available for a free contract. Allardyce only likes defenders who can park the bus, so you won't want to keep us. And yeah, that's a good point. It's just, I think it'd be purely the fact whether they want to just cash in on him and get some money back, because I think they paid, what, 3-4 million for him? Didn't rate Remy. I thought Loic Remy was phenomenal when he played for the R's. QPRFC from the White City. You know it, son. Come on. Charleston is back. He certainly is. Full-time prediction. I'm going to go 2-1. I can't remember who I just said 2-1, but I think it'll be 2-1. Austin must be stupid if he does as well as season to move. Yeah. I think at this stage of his career, he just wants to enjoy his football and play games. At QPR, he will definitely enjoy his football. Look, I think he's seen how the fans have reacted to his arrival, and he'll play games. He will definitely play games in a QPR shirt. I think, you know, he's had that. Look, he wanted to kick on, have another go in the Premier League. You know, he did it with us, with Southampton. He had a little flirt with West Brom. It wasn't meant to be, and I feel like he just wants to play games coming to the tail end of his career. 2-1. 2-1 is what I'm going for. ITO. We are definitely staying up the season. Look at the optimism from the QPR fans now that we've just got Austin back. What was just in goal like? I didn't see it. I'm hearing, I thought it was Dykes. I'm hearing it was Cameron. Cameron flicked it back from the front post, and it kind of right place, right time. Austin just headed it in from about 2 yards. And, yeah, Austin is getting to the end of his career. Onto about 5 years. 5 years. I'm not sure he's got 5 years left. I doubt he'll play till he's 36. So he's going to want to play as much and score as much and as many. And this is his home. Can't see him reject the. I can't see it either. Especially when he moves his family back down to London where he was before. I think he will stay. Yeah, people saying it was right place, right time, but. I was such a Charlie Austin goal for QPR. The amount of times he's done that in a QPR shirt. It reminds me the one of was it against Charlton? He had that similar header. The one that I think just so many goals coming back to me now. He did really well. He will be our top scorer, and he's only been here. It'll only be half the season. That's what it's going to be like, isn't it? That's what it's going to be like. I'm just trying to see. I can't get my bet on for the I can't find hat trick on Ladbrokes. I'm having a shocker. The pound sign would that is very true. The thing is now West Brom will be paying half his wages. We'll only be paying half. It will be whether he wants to take a pay cut. The return of the king. completely true there, Hursty. I hope we'll enjoy the first half because that was phenomenal. Good to have you in the building, man. I have a feeling Austin will stay and will take a significant pay cut. Judging by the statement West Brom released on their website, they're not exercising the 1 year. It's music to my ears. Music to my ears. Charlie on a permanent would be phenomenal. Do you think Charlie will save us from relegation? I think he will be a big factor in hopefully a bit of resurgence and a bit of better form. And yeah, hopefully we can just kick up and just stay safe for the relegation zone and just win a couple of games. Wouldn't that be nice? Oh, my voice is exhausted from that first half. Absolutely exhausted. So we're looking at first time stats here. 57% to 42 in terms of possession QPR coming on top in that. 9 shots to their 3. And quite interesting, 6 shots on target to their 1. I don't remember the last time QPR had 6 shots on target in the first half. Austin, I mean, we know he's clinical. And luckily he's back on. There must be. The resurgence right now and the uplift. It's got to be monumental. The difference I'm sure he's made. Yeah. It's exciting stuff. It's exciting stuff. Get your comments in. Get your comments in. Sammy Hursty, you can jump in the game if you want. We're going to have a fan call in and talk everything QPR. And as well, of course, looking forward to having a chat with all of you guys and hopefully about a good result. Brighton's decent. I've been kind of happy with him in this fullback role. He's done quite well. He's got up and down really well. The Luton right-sided winger hasn't caused too much of a threat down the right-hand side, so he hasn't had to get back an awful lot. So yeah, a Talking Rangers TikTok. Is that what we want to see? Leave it with me. Leave it with me. How many signings and who do you think would be a good signing? Look, my transfer window is complete. We've got Charlie Austin. Say no more. Say no more. We need another centre half. Look, Cameron's done all right in the middle of the 2 centre halves. What is the score? The score is 1-0 to the Mighty R's, and Charlie Austin is the scorer. Yeah, big 20 minutes. Big 20 minutes. Let Luton going to come out the traps flying. They are going to wanting to get back into this one. They are a strong side at home. Luton do really well at home midweek, so this is going to be a little bit of shock to these. Everyone in the household's a little bit gassed with Charlie Austin getting on the score sheet. Yeah, we're supposed to be having a new centre half joining in the next few days. I can't find Austin hat trick on Ladbrokes. I'm fuming. Absolutely fuming. Look, they're both good players, but only one of them can score on a cold Tuesday night at Kenilworth Road, and I'd probably take the man that could do that. I'd probably take Austin, I'd say. Right, they're back out there for the second half. Like the QPR mascot has said, it's a big 20 minutes. It's a big 20 minutes. Come on, you R's. Come on, you R's. Good half. I'm concerned about the subs. They only seem to weaken us. Hopefully, we are a couple of goals up before he changes things. Yeah, spot on. The feelings mutual, Ruben. Jordy on loan to buy. Yeah, I've heard there's an option in the contract exercise to make it permanent. We've got to come out the traps early this half. Too many times we start off slow and have the opposition. Yeah, the opposition dominated. Yeah, I completely agree. Well, we're underway now. We are underway. Just got to change this. Rightio. No, it's not half time. I don't know why it's done that. Right, there we go. Right, Ding's got the ball on the edge of his box. Some really good defending there from Barbe on the left-hand side under pressure. He finds Bright Samuel. QPR playing out very nicely under a lot of pressure. Oh, that's fantastic. Austin combining there with Carroll. Oh, Carroll tried to boot it long, but he didn't know. They're breaking through. They're breaking through. Oh my God. That's a big let off for QPR there. Tom Carroll has tried to boot the ball up pitch. It's rebounded off Austin. It's rebounded past Barbe through to James Collins on the left-hand side. He blasted it with his left foot wayward of the post. He's only about 12 yards out there. He should be doing better. It really could be 1-1 there. That's a let off for the R's. It's a let off for the R's. Right, Luton starting a little bit of early possession here. Booted over, but Rob Dickey defends fantastically well on the right-hand side. He gets past his man. He plays it forward. That's a fantastic ball. Oh, but it's just the keeper's done well then. It's just going to go out for a losing goal kick. Thank you for everybody sticking through the stream. This is record-breaking numbers on the Talking Rangers live watch along. 164 of you in here along all platforms. Massively appreciate it. If you haven't already, drop a like. And subscribe to the channel. Come on. Subscribe to the channel for more content. And you won't regret it. I promise you. I promise you. Right, Luton attacking well on the right-hand side. Stood up by Samuel. But they're completely... He's offside. He's offside. It's okay, no worries. No worries, offside. Yeah, Luton combining well on the right-hand side. Some nice interlinking passing. Gets the better of Barbe and Samuel. He puts the ball across, but he's offside. Cut open a little bit too easy there for my liking, but like I say, lucky they're offside. But Dieng did collect well. Brought it down nicely by Austin there, but he's unlucky. It's been given a Luton free kick. Catches him late there, Austin. Unintentional, but it is a Luton free kick nonetheless. Luton free kick halfway inside their half here. Taken by the number 5. Down the right-hand side, but Bright Sam uses his strength fantastically well. He holds off Luton number 7, and it's gone out for a QPR goal kick. Sonny Dieng just collecting. QPR pushing back up the pitch. Look, Cornick's quick on the right-hand side, but he's not Bright Samuel quick. $150-1. Bloody hell. It looks fantastic. Come on, let's be honest. Charlie Austin in the hoops. What a sight. Just flick forward from Luton number 16. They're just trying to bring the ball down. Behave. Behave. Don't think so, mate. Don't think so. Just going out for a Rangers throw near the halfway line now. Luton coming out with a lot more intensity in the second half. Pressing a bit better. QPR haven't quite got going yet. Need to get in this game. Chairs just running at the Luton defence. He's got Austin to his left on the left-hand side. He gets to cross it in, sends it to the back post, but unable to find the QPR player. Todd Kane's underneath it. So is Don Ball. Chair's just going to collect. Finds Carroll. Carroll passes it back to Barber. He sprays it lovely out to Rob Dickie on the right-hand side. Rob Dickie, early ball. Oh, it's unlucky. Carroll. It's unlucky. It's unlucky. Carroll tries to find Todd Kane on the right-hand side, but it's over here. It goes for a Luton throw. Do I think we need new fullbacks? Haven't really replaced Manning Rangel. No, I do agree. The thing is, if the funds available, Todd Kane was on a free transfer. I do think Kakai is going to be our right back going forward. But obviously, he's injured at the moment. I do like Kakai, but you're right. Lack of depth at left back is abysmal. Lee Wallace is shocking. Hammerlane, he's not quite doing it for me yet. He's okay as a backup, but as a first choice is not good enough for this level, and definitely not for this system. But we have got a corner on the right hand side. Come on, ours. We know what happened from the last corner. Wouldn't it be nice to make it 2-0? Wouldn't it be nice? He's taking it short though. Chair's pace to Samuel. He's on the edge. He's switched sides. Oh, try mixing up then, playing a direct ball through into the box, but it's over here. It's gone wayward and it's gone out for a Luton goal kick. Right, so Luton throw now on the left-hand side. Oh, Elias Chair, beautiful bit of skill on the right-hand side. He finds Todd Kane. QPR it's a lovely chip over. Don Ball chips over his man. QPR combining really nicely. If that's a foul, surely, ref. Not give it. Luton just collecting the ball, playing out to the right-hand side. The game's opened up a little bit, getting a little bit nastier. A few more cheap free kicks given. Another foul again given against the QPR number 45. A little bit of frustration creeping in. Luton attacking on the right-hand side. It's a good tackle. Dumble. Oh, that's a foul, ref. That's a foul, ref, on Charlie. Oh, he has given it. I didn't think he was going to, but he has. Ryan Manning went to Swansea. Right, Dieng is taking the keeper goal kick on the left-hand side. It's about halfway in our half. I would have the question. QPR forever. You offer nothing to English football. You're a little club. The Glasgow Rangers would swamp you. Stay where you belong. The Rangers is the English. Right. So if we're that small and we're just a little club, how have you come along our stream on YouTube and why are you watching? Can't be that little, mate. It's obviously caught your attention. So, the Scottish football is absolutely abysmal. You've got two teams that are half decent and the rest are nowhere to be seen. So you can't judge two teams against 20 pony teams. So that's all I've got to say for you. Thank you very much, Bradley. Game's opening up a little bit here in the second half. Luton giving a little bit more back. just got a little bit scrappy. QPR struggling to kind of get the free-flowing football that we had in the first half at the moment. Right, it's a Luton cross coming in. A lot of space on the edge of box number 3. Yeah, let's have a shot. It's blasted wayward. Blasted wayward. Scottish football is shocking. It's absolutely shocking. Do you reckon Glasgow Rangers are a campaign in the Championship? I guarantee they would not even finish in the top 2. They'd be probably make just about the playoffs. It is. Turkish football's got more to offer. Luton are growing back in the game. They're coming back with a little bit more. QPR struggling to get under the ball here, but Austin's brought it down quite nicely. He's found Sammy on the left-hand side. QPR rushing it a little bit. We're losing sort of the tempo and free-throwingness that we had in the first half, but hopefully, excuse me, it's that bloody Pepsi Max. Right, it's gone back to Luton goalkeeper. He's looked to be collected by the Luton man, but Todd Kane, the ball was sprung and he's collected it. He fires it in to Ilias Chair. He looks up for an option. There's not too many around him, but he finds Don Ball. Don Ball a little bit of got Dykes. Oh, I just tried to combine with Carroll there, but it's just a little bit misplaced. Right, Dewsbury Hall in the middle of the pitch. He finds the Walla. He's stood up against Dickey, but Dickey does well to show him to his weaker foot, and is collected well by Dieng. That's good defending from Rob Dickey. He's having a good game tonight. Right, we're 58 minutes into this tie at Kenilworth Road. Rob Dickey using his strength well there. Doing well to read the paper. Don't jinx it. I'm touching wood, actually. Touching wood that it stays that way. No. I think it'll come off in the, I'd say, 70th minute. We're now in the 58th minute. Luton just passing it around outside of their penalty area. No. You're for an orange squash. Hold on a minute. Oh, it was orange and mango squash, and then a cherry Pepsi Max. Oh, so good. Don Ball has been fantastic in his tackles tonight. I think he's made them all. All right, Bree's got it on the right hand side, but it has gone out. He's hit it off, and it's gone for a QPR throw halfway into the QPR half on the left hand side. Thank you very much, Stephen. Thank you for sticking around. Thank you to everybody in the stream at the moment. You know how much I appreciate you all hanging about. My apologies to little QPR. We just concentrate on being unbeaten in Europe. Well, I'll tell you what, mate. We've actually won the Ibiza Cup. We're actually European champions. So how about that one for you? How about that one for you? Have you ever won the Ibiza Cup? I'm not sure if you have. So don't you talk to me about little QPR. Right, Dickey putting a little bit of pressure on Potts. It's a bit of a poor pass, but Toke not managed to get onto it. Luton are growing into this one. Not the biggest fan of that, I must say. I'm hearing Bonds coming on for Charlie Austin. It's not really what we want to hear, but we'll have to see in a second. Look, I'm sure Warburton would love to keep him on for the 90, but it's going to be his fitness. He's given everything out there. He's worked really hard tonight. Don't worry, I will tell you as soon as I see any indication that the main man is coming off. The thing is, with the Luton camera angle, the dugouts, actually, it's really dark, actually. The lighting's horrendous. Not sure how the players can even see the ball. Oh, he's kept it in really well on the left-hand side of the Luton player. To the edge of the box, number 17, he finds 22! It's a shocking shot. Absolutely shocking. It's a scuff at best. And that's going to cause Dieng no problems. But Barbie just getting caught out there, coming off that fantastic performance against Fulham. Not his best performance tonight. He's quite a few times tonight, but he's hanging in there. I think Dickey has been the better of the three centre backs in terms of performance in this one. Glasgow Rangers 4 European finals, first British Cup and Cup winners. But all of that, but you're still sat here watching somebody talk about QPR playing against Luton. We're massive. QPR fans, we're massive. As big as you think Rangers are, no QPR fan sits down a Tuesday night watching a Rangers fan talk about Rangers play. We've got the draw, QPR. We're massive. Come on, Oz. We're in the 62nd minute now. Luton players just come down. Gary is spot on. Clint Hill was too old and couldn't cut it at QPR, but he did really well out there in Rangers. Funny that, isn't it? And don't you think it's funny as well how Sean Goss, I mean, he was shocking for QPR, could get nowhere near the QPR team. And he played quite a few games for Rangers, a big signing for them. So, do you know what I mean? You talk about scale, and that sort of epitomises it, if you ask me. Is that Yaya Toure? Is that Yaya Toure warming up on the other side? I think it is. Charlie, Austin. We've got Carroll down at the moment, not looking too promising. Taking a bit of a drinks break. No sign of a Macaulay Bonne coming on to replace the QPR legend that is Mr. Number 45. Carroll down at the moment, not looking too promising. 63 minutes on the clock. Right, what's everyone saying? Would you make any changes now? Would you make any changes? I'd quite like to see Willock brought on tonight. I feel like he deserves another go. Bonne has not come on as of yet. Bonne is on. Oh, fuck, I missed that. Sorry, excuse my language. Sorry. Have I missed that? I don't even know how, but yeah. Excuse me, boys and girls. Bonne has come on to replace Charlie Austin. I think the substitution we should do is, you're right there, Tribble. I think we should bring Charlie Austin back on. Oh, okay. Yeah, bring Charlie Austin back on. Batashon, yeah, who would you take off? Who would you take off? Adoma for Bryce Samuel. Would Adoma cut it as a wing back? I'm not sure he's got quite the physical presence that Bryce Samuel does, but here we go. He needs to get hold of the ball. Batashon tried to regain. Yeah, we've kind of gone a little bit scrappy second half. We haven't got the ball on the deck. We haven't really been doing the good stuff that we did in the first half. So, yeah, another ball player would be good. 1x. I have no idea what you mean there. 1x. Yeah, at least tonight there will not be a Charlie Austin shirt given away on the channel. Bonne has saved me. Bonne has saved me. I don't know, Jeff. Has there? I saw someone go off, but I can't do the voice with the. I've lost my voice, and I'm hoping you're getting the reference there. Otherwise, I look like a massive retard. That was a Chris Kamara impression. Ooh, Todd Kane going for an audacious effort down the right-hand side, but it's wayward. It's wayward at best. Can you imagine how gassed Adoma was and Charlie came back? Yeah, he must have been pretty excited. He must have been pretty excited. I'm sure he knows how much that means to us. Connor, I don't think anyone got the banner there. I've got your wavelength. I don't think anyone got mine. But we move. The score is 1-0 to QPR, Charlie Austin. Just for half time. It's now 67th minute in this tie. Luton goal kick. Let's get back on the commentary. Dykes just tries to collect. He does well, use his body. He hits it back to Samuel on the halfway line. Samuel chips it over. Who's gonna? Bond's going to chase that. He does well to put a bit of pressure on, and he forces a QPR throw about 8 yards from the corner flag. I think we do need another goal here. The score is, Harry, you'd be right. QPR winning, and Charlie Austin scored. Spot on. I'll tell you what. Last one. Shouldn't take Mick our little London Rangers, but you offer nothing. I'll tell you, we don't offer a lot to English football because English football is strong. You're one of two sides in Scottish football that has a half decent go. But I'll tell you what, we do offer a lot. We do an unbelievable amount for the community, and the work we do for local people in that area is phenomenal. And it's something that the supposed real Rangers will never be able to come close to. And that is me signing out. Unks' class need to keep him at the club after his contract ends. We'll have to see about that one. But Dykes has done really well. He's got the better of his man, but it's a good tackle coming in there again. He's unlucky there. Dickey's just chipped it over fantastically well to Carroll. Oh, that's lovely from Tom Carroll. Rob Dickey punts it out wide, not able to reach Bon. Luton, much more expansive play from them. They're coming forward on the left-hand side, just progressing into the QPR half here. But they go backwards. Some good press from QPR. I've been quite solid in our formation tonight. Quite pleased with our positional awareness. We are into the 68th minute, Ryan. Poor ball. Bond's through. It should. Is that no Chair? Sorry. Oh, Chair. Sorry, the stream is so dark. It's hard to even make out who's who. Chair bursting through there on the left-hand side after a misplaced pass from the Luton player. He can't get quite central enough. But he's hit it low and hard, and the keeper's just managed to. He's hit it at the keeper, and he's managed to get hold of that one. No, sorry. It was a great ball through from Carroll. Yeah, Chair's first touch just drifted him a little bit to the wrong side there, and he couldn't get straight enough to mount a good enough effort on goal. Honestly, I don't know if you're still watching the game or not, but Dykes in the first half looked a different player. It looked a different player. The link up between Charlie Austin and Dykes, they just knew where each other were. Like they've been playing together for a long time. I was very impressed. Yeah, I think Carroll. Oh, that's lovely play from the R's. Chair's going to look to play the ball through. He finds Bond, but he sends him completely wide. Quite a poor ball, but Bond has got Kane. Kane's going to look to put it into the box. That's a great cross. Doesn't get on a Ranger's head though. Carroll collects. He flicks it back over to Barbe. Barbe plays it wide to Samuel. Samuel tries to hit it through to Carroll, but he hits it off his own leg. And it's rebounded. Luton are going to break here. They've got numbers charging forward. It's through the middle of the pitch. Dickey's been sucked out of position. And they're charging through into the 18-yard box. But Kane's recovered well. Oh my God! Jesus Christ, that was close. Oh, I'm not even sure if that hit the woodwork. Yeah. No, they nearly scored. I think my brother's stream's gone down. The number 17, he's drifted. Does that hit the woodwork? I can't tell from this angle. But that's a fantastic effort on the edge of the box. Yeah, it does. They've hit the post/woodwork right on the corner there. I can't remember what it's called, but they've hit the woodwork. Come very close. That's a wake-up call for Rangers. They've got to get back in this game because we can't believe in here with a draw. We've been the better side. I'm sorry, Jay. I'm sorry. I thought it was going in. The angle, honestly, was curving in, And yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Darren. I'm sorry to all of you out there, but I thought I was getting in myself. I scared myself. Right, Bond's on the left-hand side. He hits it through to Carroll. Carroll tries to find Dykes, but he can't get him. I think he's giving a QPR free kick. A Luton free kick there. He didn't look too bad, but I feel like it's what I said before the stream. I called it. I said I think Austin will play 60 minutes tonight. He played 60 minutes. No, he hasn't played that in a long time. And he worked so hard. He didn't look too bad, but you know, don't want to risk him getting injured. He could have played the 90 and not picking an injury later on in the game. I'm sorry, Billy. I'm sorry. I should not have done that, but he hit the crossbar. It was close. It was close. Oh, fantastic ball from Carroll. Chair's got 2 players in front of him. He plays it through to Bond. Oh, he can get it. Can get it. Fantastic defending from the Luton man there. And it's gone out for a QPR corner. Right, QPR corner. It is the Chair side. So not as exciting as the Carroll side from the corner. Right, 72 minutes on the clock. Come on. I forgot a feeling I'm going to get another one. I'm going to get another one. Right, in it comes from Mr. Ilyas. Here we go. Go on! Oh! Bob Dickey. He meets it perfectly, but it's just wide. Very close there. Very close. He rises. He's unmarked. No, he's not. He's not. Sorry. It looked from that angle, but sorry, it's hard to. He just meets it perfectly, but he just can't quite keep it down enough. Greetings to Australia. Love you for you to join us this evening, Mark. All the best. Have a heart attack with that pop. It's sugar free. It's sugar free. Don't you worry, Mark. I get a dry mouth talking too much, so I have to keep hydrated. Come on, you Ars. Yeah, they're 8 hours ahead, or depending on whereabouts. But greetings down under. We're going international. Thank you for joining us, Mark. Thank you for everybody for sticking through the stream. 7:43 from that's class commitment from you there, Mick. Not too bad. 7:30 is worth waking up for, and see Charlie Austin. Let's be honest. Well, we really are going international tonight on the Talking Rangers stream. Greetings all the way from Southall. Lovely. Right, another substitution if QPR. Ilias Chair is being pulled off for the fellow QPR man, Albert Adoma, number 37. Now, this is. Bear with me. We are record breaking numbers on the live streams. We are 133 likes. If we can smash 150 by the end of this one, we'll be back for the next one. So make sure if you're watching the stream, smash the like button. Very much appreciate it. Where are we? from Poland. We truly are international. It's just been passed back to Luton goalkeeper here, not posing much of a threat. From South Wales. Right, it's going out for a QPR throw just near the halfway line. God, I tell you what, it would be a very QPR theme night. QPR theme, what am I even chatting about? If Adoma scored again tonight, what a night it would be. What a night. We're up to 142 likes. Smash to 150. Come on. Let's break that 150 deadlock. Luton trying to pump it into the QPR box, but it's blocked. It's fallen back to their centre half. Though. Number 3's got it just bursting through halfway on the left side. He passes it in to Lawar. He plays it back. It's booted over the top. Rob Dickey chests it down. He tries to find Kane, but it's overhit. It's overhit, and it's back to the Luton defenders from West Yorkshire. Good evening, Luke. From Wimbledon and Hockley. Rate Chair's performance. Oh, we go. Adoma's charging for the inside. Go on. Oh, just dispossessed. Right, Luton. Look at Luton's looking to break a little bit here. There's only. Oh, Luton number. What is number? I can't even see. Number 29 is taking all pace out the attack. Luala was trying to create something up on the left-hand side. It's a cross, but it's very overhit. And it's gone out for a QPR goal kick. I'll tell you what. Can you do a club of James Lawrence? I've already done one. I know it's a bit outdated now, but if you want to go back and watch our our season review of the last campaign, go back and watch that. Yeah, we already did a video together on the Talking Rangers channel. Luton substitution. Thank you as well to everybody who subscribed to the YouTube channel tonight. We're on 1,080. We're now on 1,126. Massively appreciate it. Luton just passing it around outside the 18-yard box. Then we're trying to put on a bit of pressure. It's booted forward. Barbe's underneath it. Barbe wins the header. Bit falls. Pops to Panzu. Oh, Luton, another long ball. Oh, Rob Dickey fantastically well in. Oh no, is that Todd Kane? Oh, Don Ball, beautiful spin. Oh, the refs fucking got in the way. Sorry, excuse my language. I was a lovely move there. Don Ball, give and go. But the ref playing up. I think he's going to give the ball back to QPR because we're progressing quite nicely there. Into the 78th minute now. Rate Chair's performance. 7. 6.8, I'd say. Hasn't done an awful lot. Not an awful lot. But some good touches, and not done nothing wrong. Just a bit above average. I'd say 6.8. No. Thank you very much, True Blue. Right, Ray punts it to the left-hand side. Can't even see. Diagonal receive from Luala. What can he do? Hopefully not a lot. He hit it straight at Todd Kane, but luckily it's gone back to him. Right, it's out to the number 16 on the edge of the box. He tries chipping it forward, but Rob Dickey's got his head onto it again. Right, I've just blocked Freedom Thinker. He's doing that. Right, Dom Dickey just comes and clears. Fantastic clearance from him. It has been, tell you what, Rob Dickey, again, I think he could be arguably man of the match. He's been very solid tonight. Very, very solid tonight. Make sure as well, you stick around for the end. We will be getting some of you guys in for a chat. We're having a chat all things QPR and on this game. Seeing what you made of it. Handball from Adoma. Tom Carroll rating. 6.5. 6.5. Not done anything amazing, but what he has done, he's done all right. This has got to stop. Dickey's not even that good. Behave. I don't know what game you're watching. You must be watching the wrong game. He's won every single header tonight. Cameron cleared. It was a long throw in from Luton. The keeper collects. QPR need to get up and get out of their box. We're very deep at the moment. It's pumped back in from Luton. Rob Dickey under it again. He heads it clear. Just for you people, Scuds. He's been under everything tonight. Quality. You picked the right team there, mate. An awful ball from Luton. He tries for a nice diagonal. He goes straight out for a QPR throw, not far from the halfway line. It's another substitution, I think. Right, we're in the 82nd minute now. QPR throw, but flicked on, but straight to a limited player. That's a foul, ref. Dickey again wins the header, but he's fouled. Completely agree. I think Dickey's been class tonight. I think Dickey has been class. Come on, you Ars. Right, Kane's on the right-hand side. He crosses it in. That was a very good ball, actually, but he's given it a QPR free kick. Oh, don't get me started. They've been absolute limbs. God, could you imagine? Could you imagine? Just be Charlie, Charleston all the way through. All the way through. It's another substitution. James Collins is it's a triple substitution from Luton. If you were QPR manager for one day, who would you buy and who would you sell? I'd sell Lee Wallace. Well, here they come. Here comes the cavalry. 3 Luton players charging on. I'd sign Charlie Austin on a lifetime contract. I'd bring back Clint Hill as my coach, my assistant. I'd have to think about that one, but I'd definitely sort it out. I'd say Charlie for the next manager. Warburton out, Charlie in. Right, it's coming in. Tom Carroll. Oh no, Doma's whipping it in. It's a very deep ball. Nothing's come of it. Luton are going to clear that one. And Samuel just getting the better of his marker, and he plays it back to Todd Kane. Back to Dieng, and Dieng boots it forward. Bond's under it. He does well to spin his marker. Flick lovely from Adoma. Bond's charging down the right-hand side. He's looked to put it as a good ball in. Oh, I just can't quite find Lyndon Dykes. Lyndon Dykes been very quiet in the second half, I must say. 84 minutes on the clock, Thomas. Lyndon Dykes struggled to get on anything since Austin has come off. We've got a throw on the right-hand side here. Who's that? Todd Kane taking it. Not too many players come forward for it. He throws it to Dykes. He finds ball. Todd Kane's going to look to whip it in. Uses his left foot. Oh, I thought it was a good ball, but Adoma didn't seem really keen to challenge. Oh, Barbe, it's a good win. But he doesn't manage to find a QPR shirt. Come on, you Ars. In the 85th minute now. Need to see this one through. Out of 10, what's our performance? I'd have said the first half was a 7. Second half, 5.5. We were good in the first half. Second half, been poor. The ball punted forward for Bond to chase, but he's given a free kick against Bond. Interesting. Didn't see that one. It is deep in the Watford half on their right-hand side. Takes his eye off the ball there, and he sort of comes into the back of Luton play and gives probably is a free kick. Yeah, first half was good. It's a lot more lethal going forward, but second half we've been a bit poor. Luton have really grown into the game. Brought it down lovely from Bond there. Punted forward. That's a QPR free kick. Definitely. This is not me trying to blow on Charlie Austin's trumpet, which I know I'm very. I'm in it all night, but he changed the way he play. His link-up play was fantastic. His movement was great, and he made Dykes like a much better player. And Dykes has been not done enough since he's gone off. Right, Kane's got it on the right-hand side. He looks to whip it in. Can't beat the first man. Some really good pressure from Dykes. Nearly wins it back from the Luton man who's on the edge of the 18-yard box. It's booted forward, only ahead of Osse Samuel. Bond's got it wide. He looked. He should be playing that into Carroll, but he can't find him. That's a poor ball there from Bond. We're into the 87th minute. Right, that Punisher guy, that Luton fan, I've just removed him. I can't be asked for his come on Luton in this chat. Can do one. Right, they're in the. Oh, they're just combining quite nicely coming into the. Yeah, don't worry, Tyler. He's gone. He's gone. They're combining quite nicely coming into the 18-yard box there, but Barbie intercepted well and clear. But it's now a Luton throw. They've taken that quite quickly. They're mounting attack, but there's some good pressure. He gets a shot off. Oh my God! What a save from Dieng. What a save. Oh my God. I thought it was going in. It came through a lot of bodies. And Dieng got down really well to his right-hand side. He saved it, and Kane reacted very quickly to clear it and put it back for a corner. Oh, it's a fantastic save from Dieng. Fantastic. Launched in. Dieng punches it clear. Not too far, though. It goes back to the player on the edge of the 18-yard box, number 14. He's stood up by Tom Carroll. Tom Carroll can't get no close to him. It's gone for a goal kick. Oh, that's poor. Poor cross. If you can class that as a cross. We're on 151 likes. There we go on the stream. Thank you very much to everybody that has dropped a like on the stream. Very much appreciate it. Right, the end goal kick. The end goal kick. How long left to go? We're in the 88th minute. 88th minute. Right, Doma's on a charge here. The rumours have died down a little bit in the last couple of days. I think QPR do all they can to hold on to him. But yeah, I really hope we can keep hold of him. Right, 89th minute now. The ball is just brought down by the Luton man, but he's dispossessed it. It's a Doma's through. He's got one man coming over to him. He plays it over to Bond. Yes! Come on! Yes! Macaulay Bond, get in there! Yes! It's done. We've got to win. Finally. Yes! Come on, you R's! Adoma really well. Charges through. I thought he was going to pick up the pass. But Bond, right-footed, into the bottom corner. Come on, you R's! Now, we better change that banner because the score is not 1-0. And I'll tell you what, I wish that QPR fan, Luton fan that I just banned, was still in here for that. So he can shove that up his fat arse. Come on, you R's! Come on! 2-0. Come on! Ali, 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 ooh. Ali, 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 ooh. QPR FC from the White City. What a relief. Your words, not mine. Come on. Come on. I hope you get the synchronization right, pal. Yeah, Ryan did call it. He said Bond 90th minute winner. And he was spot on. Fair play. Fair play. He did. He nailed it. Oh, Macca. We love you. Macca, worth every penny. Worth every penny of the 2 million now, isn't he? That's what I mean. Macca's going to have a bit of confidence now. Austin's got a bit of confidence. He's got on the score sheet already. Come on, Ars. Come on. QPRFC from the White City. Ali, ali, ali. Ooh. That's very, very tough to call. We'll see about that. But more promising. Look, we scored 2 goals. When was the last time we scored 2 goals from open play? I'll keep you up on that. Very nice in the back. We're into the 5th 5 minutes of added time here. Dykes is charging through. Getting to the byline, but he's got a QPR corner. Fantastically well. Fantastically well. Good work from Dyke. He's had a better performance tonight. Come on, ours. Right, we've got into the 2nd minute of additional time here. Yeah, Champions League. Maybe QPR will even get into the World Cup. We're playing that well. Yeah, I think we're going to go up this year and probably top 4 finish in the Premier League next year. We're looking quality. Jesus Christ. Charlie Austin equals Wembley. Hashtag announced playoffs. Thank you very much, Mark. Very much appreciate it. Thank you for tuning in. We're going to Europe. Our beef for cups coming back again. Right, we're trying to hold the ball up in the corner here. Carroll dinks over to Doma. Oh, Doma brings down perfectly well. He's going to look to muster something up here. He's wasting some lovely time, I must say. Oh, he's unlucky there. Luton just breaking back out of their left-hand side. QPR just bringing back the numbers here. It's an amazing thing. Yeah. Our 3 strikers look like different players tonight. Come on, Lawrence. Let's not get ahead of ourselves now. We've only beat, well, a pending Luton away victory, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. It is time to smack. All right, Adoma's some very nice footwork here tonight. You come on, done very well. All right, Kane, long ball forward. Bond's going to get on that inside the 18-yard box. He's looking to slow it down, though. He's drifting towards the corner flag. Into the 3rd minute. He's won a corner. No, he won a QPR throw right in the corner here. Just managing the game pretty nicely. Bringing in Kelman as well for the final 2 minutes of the additional time. Make sure everyone sticks around. Come on, we're getting a few of you in for a call-in at the end. Yeah, he was booked. He had a message on the shirt. I think the camera didn't show, but it was rest in peace somebody. I'm not too sure who it was, but it was for a message on the shirt, lifting up a shirt. I think that was for what the celebration was for. Yeah, well, Dykes did well tonight. Much, much improved. We never win away. Tell you what, good result. Kenilworth Road, midweek. If you look statistically, Luton do very well here, midweek. We'll just see how it goes. No fixed time period. We'll get a couple of you guys on. We'll see how it goes. Man of the match. Good question. I mean, you can give it to me, man. Austin. He's kind of transformed our attacking performance tonight. He benefited the performance of Dykes and the others around him. I thought Dickey was really good. So I'll say I have a Dickey Austin, really. Unks looks really up for it since he's come on. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Max. Typical. I go out for a smoke and Mr. Madness in the Talking Ranger studio. What are you like? You shouldn't be leaving the stream. Come on. Austin, man, the match, right? We'll get onto that in just a second. Kane has got a throw next to the corner flag. There's about 30 seconds left, and I'll tell you what, funnily enough, he's in no hurry. Throws it to Kelman, but it's just bounced underneath his foot. QPR really locking them in the corner, but they are, of course, as I say that, they play out of the trap. They're surging forward on the right-hand side, but it's just collected quite nicely by Parise Samuel. Samuel charging forward. He lost the ball. He's won it again. Now he's on a free kick. Right, it's 7 minutes additional time here. The free kick will go in, and it should be full time. Should be a clean sheet for the R's and 2 goals, unless this changes from this free kick. They're just going to look to piss about here. I think he's going to blow up now. It's full time. Come on, you R's. That is a fantastic win. Oh, Jesus Christ. We've done it, boys and girls. We have done it. Two 0 full time. Charlie's home. What more could you want? And it's hi ho, Queen's Park Rangers. Anywhere you go now, baby, I see your sun is shining. Excuse my horrendous singing. Come on, you R's. Right. All stick around. It's that time of the night again. I hope you can hear. You're everywhere and nowhere, baby. That's where you're at. Excuse my diabolical singing. The bumpy hillside in a hippie hat. Right, everyone, make sure you stick around. It comes that time again. We're back in 2 minutes, and then I'll be picking some of you to jump in the live stream. And we'll talk all things QPR, all things Luton, all things Charlie Austin. Back in a jiffy. Make sure you stick around.
They're waving at me. Anything you want is yours now. Only nothing's for free. Lies are gonna get you someday. Just wait and see. So open up your beach umbrella while you're watching TV. And it's summer. And where you go, well, baby, I see your sun is shining, but I will make a fuss. Though it's
Rightio. Okay then, right, let's get some of you guys in. Make sure you stick around. It's time to get some of you guys in and let's have a chat, all things QPR. Right. Right, I'm hearing pig bag. We want pig bag. Right. Right, who wants to get in the live stream, have a chat? Drop your email in the comment section now, and I'll pick some of you. I'll send you an email with the link to jump in the stream, and we'll get some of you on. Put your email in the comment section, and we'll get some of you guys in to have a chat. Come on then. Come on. Yeah, get Hursty in. Hursty. Hursty, drop your email in. I'll get some of you guys in as well. Don't worry about that. What is the pig bag song even called? I can't even it's not coming up. What is the pig bag song actually called on Spotify? Anybody know? Yeah, Hursty, drop it to me on a DM. Yeah, go for it, mate. Yeah, or anybody DM me. Do you know what? DM me on Facebook, on my Facebook page, my Instagram, or my Twitter. Just tweet me if you want to be in, and I'll pick some of you guys, and I'll reply to some of you. I'll DM you with the link. Rightio. Let's get this sorted. All right, make sure you all stick around. Come on. Oh, I guess some New Year's ideas are better than others, huh? Do. No. Actually, right, bear with. Right, Hursty, your thing is your Twitter. Click that link and we'll get you in the stream. How come you hear that? It's got to be what's the man of the match, isn't it? Everyone, chuck in the comment section. Who's your man of the match? Who is your man of the match? Da-da-da. Hello, hello, hello. All right. Can't hear you. All right, I think he's muted. I think he's muted.
Any better?
There we go.
Hey, there we go. You all right?
Yeah, I'm good, thank you. Welcome to the Talking Rangers channel.
Thanks for having me.
No problem at all. Right, what did we make of that one?
Oh, 3 points. Very happy, very happy. Finally, one of those games where we get plenty of chances and we actually find the back of the net. That's been the issue, isn't it? Just getting the ball in the back of the net.
Yeah, it's been a long time coming. That's November since we last got a win. Keep the comments coming in, guys. Get comments in for Hursty as well. It's not just me answering the questions. Come on, you've listened to me enough tonight. So can we go in as well? Everyone, who's your man of the match? Who's your man of the match?
Oh, you know what? I was talking to my dad, one of two, and a little bit odd. I think Dickie had a fantastic game. I think he just kind of what I think a lot of Oxford fans thought he'd do for us, which is, get the ball down, bring it forward, good distribution. And then I actually thought Dykes had a pretty good game. Sure, he didn't score, but I think Dykes put in a big shift today. So I'd be tempted to go with one of those two, honestly. Yeah,
I know. I think Dickie, every single header, every single ball that came in the box towards him, he won every single one. He's so dominant in the air. What he's doing, oh God, honestly, I'm exhausted. That was like an emotional rollercoaster. I couldn't speak. Honestly, I lost my voice after the Charlie Austin. I need the half time came at the right time to calm myself down. But Charlie Austin, the impact that he made, not just in his performance in terms of his output, but the movement with Dykes, and it saw like a different Dykes in the first half, and we saw what sort of. We've got a pig bag going as well. Good feeling, right? And there's good vibes in the house. QPR have actually won since November. We're all just a bit shocked at the moment. We've got Dykes man of the match. Dykes was class, but I feel like in the second half, his performance did drop off a little bit. We're saying Dickie.
I would say if I had to pick between the two, I'd probably give it to Dickie. I think it just again, and we've seen it plenty of times. I think it was said by the commentators on the Plus Pass how. For 90 minutes, Dykes does just have that engine. He will just chase balls down. He'll keep running. And he's got a good little pass in him. It's why I think him and Austin could work well, because obviously the first time around we had Zamora with Austin, just flicking that ball on, holding it up for him. I think Dykes can do something similar. So I think it will benefit his play, like you said, the way that we're going to change now with that impact of Austin. I think that will allow Dykes to kind of get away with not scoring if he's providing and if he's holding it up and creating chances.
Yeah, no, spot on. What do you where else do you think we need to strengthen? Do you feel like Austin was kind of the final piece of the puzzle? Do you feel like with this talk obviously of another centre half coming in, what's your kind of stance and where else needs improvement? I think left back's obviously obvious, but what's your thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, saying that though, I have to say I think Bright is a new player in this sort of wing back position, because I think the issue that we've had with Bright this season is we're getting the ball to Barbe or Dickie or whoever, and we're punting it forward and hoping for him to run onto it. And 9 times out of 10, he's not getting there. But now he's got the ball further back. He's getting the ball, bringing it himself, doing that little bit of interplay. Him, Chair, Dykes a few occasions, sort of knocking it about. And he's actually getting more involved. I think Hämäläinen, for me, I do like Hämäläinen. I think he's I'd have him over Wallace any day of the week. But I think, for me, honestly, I think it's evident that there is no competition in that position if we're going to play 4 at the back. So maybe Hämäläinen, he doesn't cross it like Manning, for example. But for me, I'd still have him over Bidwell, for example. I think I'd have Hämäläinen over him. The only thing I'd maybe say is somebody, if we don't think Masterson can do it, to come in long term for Cameron, because I don't think Cameron is going to be I don't think for the rest of the season to play those three. I don't think Cameron's the final answer to that back three.
No.
But I think that time will tell with that.
Yeah, I think it'd be interesting to see. Honestly, I'm shocking to pronounce his name. I think is it DeWitch? I'm not even going to bother. I can't say
I know what you mean.
Yeah, I think everyone knows what I'm on about. He's supposed to be pretty solid. I mean, I'm hearing that he's come out of form of late, and he's not kind of show what he can do. But last season, I'm hearing he was a pretty good, solid centre half, and I felt Cameron isn't the long term answer. I think he is getting over past it now. I think his distribution is pretty poor.
Yeah,
he's a good towering centre half for that sort of central role. He's not that mobile, but he's doing a job there at the moment. But we need somebody long term. I think Masterson is a bit underrated at QPR. I feel like he is half decent. I feel like he's going to come good. I feel like a loan spell now, probably at this stage of his career, get a lot of games under his belt somewhere else would really help his development. But yeah, I think we do need another centre half.
If he was to be loaned out, then for sure we'd need to pick somebody else in, because I think if we're going to rely on playing three at the back and only really having three, I mean, is Gubbins out on loan actually? Before I say that, but I think realistically, an extra player in there would be good, because all it takes is one knock. Like we've had, a couple of players go out at the same time, and then we were down to playing. That's what the first reason Cameron was dropped to centre back, because we were out of centre backs, but. I would say another centre back wouldn't do us any harm. It looks like Whiteman's potentially off the table now, with Lumley not looking to be going out, isn't it? I think, which is a shame. I think it's a shame, because I think he'd have been perfect for us.
Yeah, no, I agree. But we do need somebody else in that midfield. I mean, say Carroll or Ball gets injured, you're then looking at an experienced Batash, and not too much real depth in that sort of system with Cameron looking to step into midfield. So we are kind of light on that numbers in terms of sort of ball-winning midfielder, which is where I'd love a Maslowonga or something like that. But
yeah, well, I think when Amos comes back, we'll be covered there. But I'd say a loan for the season. A loan for the season wouldn't be the worst thing. And I personally, I really like Batach. I think he looked good when he came on the other day.
I'm a fan of Batach,
But like you say, a bit of experience. I mean, let's say, for example, Ball goes out. I think Carroll Batach would be a little bit
lightweight.
Yeah. So, I mean, I still think Ball and Batach in the right game could definitely work as a little duo, because we've seen Batach has got that technical ability, but he's also, 100%. He does come back. Thomas occasionally maybe as an option for a more attacking central option in a game where it's needed. But I think having a loan for the rest of the season would definitely be the right option.
Yeah, no, I think your loan is probably not a bad shout, because it is easy to forget that we do have Luke Amos, but he's going to be out, I think, near enough.
Yeah, I don't expect him to play this season.
No, which is obviously a real shame. Let's have a look at some of the comments and let's see what everybody else is making. What's your sort of take on Todd Kane? What's your opinion on Todd Kane? So I know he splits opinion.
Oh, hit and miss. I mean, I'm a big fan of Ozzy. I know that this season he's had a bit of an up and down season for sure, but then again, so's Todd. It kind of seemed that when one of them was playing off, the other came in and played better. But I think without that rotation, I don't know. I am very hit and miss, because his final ball at times is a little bit suspect. We saw a couple today where he's put it in a great position. There's no one there, and then there's a couple where they're exactly where you want it, and the ball goes nowhere near it. So hit and miss.
One thing I do like about Todd Kane is that I think he plays to his strengths. He knows that when he gets on that right hand side and someone comes over to mark him and try and win the ball off him, he knows he's not going to beat that man. So every time with the likes of now Austin and Dykes in the box, he knows when he gets in an area, he puts it in the box and gives one to them. And I feel like that's what I quite like about him, because he always looks to get the ball in the box. And I think tonight there was a couple, Austin heading him down to the near post from Kane's crosses. Both times he was offside, which was unlucky, and the keeper did well both times. But I do feel as though Kane, he's not the best defensively, but with Dickey covering him on the right hand side, he's not bad. And I think it's hard to you've got to remember as well that we got Wallace and Todd Kane both on free transfers. You can't be expecting a world of them. And I think for Todd Kane, Todd Kane on a free transfer, he's not a bad squad player. He's not my favourite right back in the league. I prefer someone better. But I think you have to sometimes remember to sort of you look at Todd Kane. He went on about 8 loan spells before he came to QPR. I know I really want to take a gamble on him. So what can you kind of expect? But interesting to see with this with Samuel as wing back. There's a comment I just missed here. Playing wing back for Bright Side Samuel inhibits him, but he has played it well, defended well when he had to, and the opposition was always be wary of him. It's interesting because him we're moving away from this 4-2-3-1 with him sort of playing left wing more as an out-and-out winger with less defensive responsibility. It's kind of meant that we've then allowed to have two strikers and then Chair still behind. So it does allow for this other system where if we play Samuel as a winger, you can't then have two strikers. So it does maybe make for a more balanced side. So it is interesting. I mean, look, you do lose some of the attacking prowess of Samuel going out and out, bombing down that left wing, but he doesn't do too badly defensively because he's a very strong player.
Yeah, I think he showed his physicality on a lot of occasions today, where actually he's got back there, and there was a chance relatively near the end where the ball sort of, I think Lualo, it was before Lualo went off, he's put that ball sort of just past the back post, and he's just shielded it out, and you think, well, actually, that's exactly what he needed to do there. He's done it as if he's sort of
I did see that. That was a very experienced defender sort of mindset and sort of approach that sort of ball. Yeah, no, I did think the same there.
Yeah, and I think that also, with you touching on the different formations, it allows us to definitely rotate a little bit, because if he does push forward, Barbe being on their left centre back, he knows how to play left back because he's played there a fair few times before. I think it does allow us to go to a 4 at the back, push up. We see Dykes out wide quite often, so if Austin's the other striker, he'll be down the middle. Also, Bond doesn't mind being out wide either. So I think it allows us to have a bit of chopping and changing. But I personally, I think Bright at that sort of win back, as long as he's still given that freedom to go forward against some teams, he won't get that luxury because we'll be the team up against it.
Yeah.
But in a game like today, where we're playing against a team that is countering a little bit, we're playing, where we expect to have more of the ball, and we did. I think it really suits him, and I think it gives him a lot of freedom.
Yeah, no, 100%. Interesting though, because I had that exact same thought, but then I was thinking, well, Fulham had quite an exciting lineup, and he did still manage to get up and down quite well. So he's, I think he has got the tank. He is he did get back well, but like I say, coming up against some tougher wingers in the league, it's going to be an interesting one to see how it unfolds. But yeah, it seems to be working at the moment for Warburton.
No, for sure.
Where's your sort of stance on Warburton in or out? Killer question.
I'd still have to say I'm nearer Warburton out than in. I think, although and the one thing I always say, which is why I'm very touchy-feely with it, is I don't think us chopping and changing managers consistently again and again, which we already have, is going to put us anywhere further forward. So we've got to decide: do we stick with this? And we've seen that it's going bad in terms of results, but at times we're playing well. So today, prime example: if we hadn't have scored those 2 goals, it would have been 4 or 5 other games that we've played that have gone to a 0-0, or we've conceded one right at the end. But we've played just as well as we have in plenty of other games, but we've actually got the goals. So I think it's, do we kind of stick with it a little bit, or does it get too near to the bottom of the table when it goes, hold on a minute, we've got a bit of a panic button here? Because realistically, I don't know who we'd get in. This is
what I've been saying for out. Completely agree. I want someone that's going to kick us on, because Warburton, I keep on saying this, he's been given a tough deal, but then these are all his players now. These are all his signings, and he's had the time. We lost big players, but we shouldn't be going winless in 10 games. That's abysmal.
Yeah,
so we shouldn't be as low as we are. I don't expect us to be kicking on the top half of the table. We're about 13, 14, 15. I think that's where we should be. Look, we're low at that moment, but a good win tonight, and hopefully we can kick on against Wycombe.
No, definitely. I think Wycombe would be a tough one. But again, I think realistically, if we play like we did today, rather than when we played against them the last time, and we actually put our foot in the ball a little bit, because we kind of let Luton run themselves out a little bit for the first 15, 20 minutes. They sort of closed us down a lot. They did exactly the same start the second half. If we can weather that storm a little bit, keep calm and not worry about, oh God, we've got to boot it along, we've got to get rid of it. And I think we can outplay teams. And I think Wycombe will be a fairly similar sort of approach to the way Luton have approached us. So if we can kind of, again, just keep a level head, then hopefully, like I say, it can be maybe just the start of a couple of points at least.
That'd be nice. That would be nice. Sure. Yeah, if it was, I can remember that Wycombe game quite well. That does not feel like long ago at all for it to come back around for the reverse, does it?
No, not at all. Not at all.
Coming against David Wheeler, it feels like a couple of weeks ago, but yeah, mental. Yeah, what's your prediction for Wycombe then?
I think if we play a similar kind of game, I can see us getting I think it'll be a low-scoring win. A clean sheet might be a little bit harder to come by. Luton is still a very good attacking team that we're in very good form, but I just think that we're more likely to switch off a little bit against Wycombe. So I think we can still go for a win. I think I'll edge either a 1-0. I know I just said we will concede, but either a 1-0 or a 2-1. I think it'll be a low score, but I do think we can do it.
Lovely. Well, thank you very much for jumping on the channel. I give somebody else turn now. Yeah. No, thank you very much.
Thank you, man.
Thank you very much. All the best, Tom.
And you, mate.
Cheers. Thank you. Right then, who else wants to jump on the stream? Thank you very much, Tom, for joining in. Let's get somebody new. Let's get a new face. Let's have a look. If you've DM'd me, if you message me on my Facebook page, my Twitter, or my Instagram, let's have a look. I'll send a couple of you a link. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Right, go to Twitter DMs first. Right, okay, got one here. I'm going to get a couple of you on at a time so we get as many people on as possible. Here we go. Right, send a link to Drip Matthew and let's have a look. We'll get one from Instagram. So if you want to get on the stream, make sure you DM me on my Facebook page, on Instagram, or on Twitter, and I'll send a couple of you a link. Okie dokie. Right. Make sure you hang about. A couple more people coming in, don't you worry. Right. Okie dokie. Just gonna get one more in as well. Thank you for everybody in the stream hanging about. Massively appreciate all the support on the channel. We will get P-Buck. We will get P-Buck, I promise. We're just going to give somebody else a chance. Nice to have a chat with some other followers of the channel. Let's have a look. Instagram is just taking a little while. Right. Okay then. All right, we have another member for the stream. Matthew, how are we doing?
How are you?
Not too bad, thank you. Not too bad. What did you make of that performance then?
Yeah, fantastic. Very much needed. A massive win. You know, I thought during the game, during the second half especially, I thought, you know, we've seen these type of games before, especially Wycombe, where we were 1-0 up, we were having that lead, I guess, and then you're always thinking they're going to concede an equaliser. But credit to the lads, credit to Rob Dickey, Owen Barbie in the back. They really held in, and yeah, great defence. And happy for Macaulay Bonne. He's had a tough time of late. I felt he struggled against Fulham, especially. But great, he got his goal. And Charlie Austin's home.
Yeah, why not? Yeah, definitely. Like you said, we didn't really touch on it too much, but it was a well-worked clean sheet there. I think, like you say, a good defensive performance. And as well, the one that kind of sticks out for me is the shot that they had late on in the game, and it came for a lot of bodies. And Dickey got down well to his right-hand side, pushed it around, and Kane reacted really well and booted it out for a corner. So yeah, I think it was a good solid performance I think Dickey was standout. Barbe, but it was good this week, but he was fantastic in the last one against Fulham. Not quite that level of performance, but
he was.
Definitely an improvement. We'll get Billy in the stream as well. Why not? More the merrier. Let's have a look.
Hi, you right?
Yep. How's it doing, Bill? You all right?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm
How
not
are
too
you?
bad. Yourself?
Not too bad, thank you. Not too bad.
Yeah.
Who was your sort of man of the match from today's game then?
I'd probably say maybe Austin in the first half, and definitely Dickey. He just seems to be playing well every game he's on at the minute, like heading balls. I mean, had a good game against Fulham as well. So yeah, Dickey's one of my favourite players this season.
Yeah, Dickey's been class. What about the resurgence in Macaulay Bonne? What did you make of? Sorry, not Macaulay Bonne. I was going to say Lyndon Dykes in the first half. What do you think? Was it just Austin that kind of caused that facilitation of an improvement in his play, or do you feel like he was just more up for it today, or what do you guys think? Think that how that came about?
Definitely Austin for me.
I feel like
he definitely played a part.
I should have. Right, let's go. Let's go Matthew first, and we'll go Bill.
Yeah, I think definitely Austin helped him along. It sort of reminded me of a few seasons ago when we had Bobby Zamora up front with Charlie Austin, and he definitely held up the ball well for him, and he kind of fell off that, and Dykes played really well, especially in the second half where he latched onto balls really well, and he passed it to either Chair or, say, Samuel on either side, and he was connecting really well, and definitely Austin helped him tonight.
Yeah, definitely. What about yourself, Bill?
I feel like, as he said, I feel like we could see another Samora and Austin partnership with Dykes and Austin. I feel like if Dykes can just knock the ball down to Austin and just play like that, the way Samora played with Austin in the Premier League, I feel like it will get Austin a few goals and Dykes hopefully a few goals too.
Yeah, no, definitely. Well, do you think Austin and Dykes will be the main sort of partnership, or do you think that Austin and Bond partnership, or Austin and Kelman could really, what ones out of those do you really think could maybe flourish in something quite fruitful? I'll go Bill first.
I feel like with Macaulay Bond, a lot of people are quite critical of him. I feel like he's not as bad as a lot of people make out. He's got 3 goals this season, and when he's come on, he seemed to have a lot of energy and chasing things down. I know he missed a few chances against Fulham on Saturday, but other than that, I feel like he's a good player to bring on when we need a result or a goal.
Yeah, no, I definitely agree. Definitely agree. What do you make about some of these? What do you guys think in terms of areas for strengthening in this window? What sort of areas do you think is essential that QPR strengthening? Go Bill first.
Well, if Dion goes, which I don't think he will, I think we definitely need to look for a new goalkeeper because I think Lumley when Lumley first came in, he was quite good. I mean, he's got a lot of passion, but I just don't think he's good enough for us. I feel like he lets like on social media, looks in the comments, and I feel like he's very much a confidence player. And when he has a few bad games, a lot of the time his head drops and that. So I think if De Jong does go, I can't see it happening, but I think we definitely need a new keeper.
Yeah, that is a very good point. How about yourself, Matthew?
I think definitely a right back. I think Todd Kane is definitely hot and cold for me. He's very inconsistent, but I think now we've got this new style of play with wing backs. We need that wing back that sort of get in the box, more attacking. Get some threatening balls into the box that Austin and Dykes can definitely feed on. And I think the right back is definitely needed for sure.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you very much. Let's go. Final question, the crucial one: are you both Warburton in or Warburton out?
Warburton out at the minute. Just purely based on the last 10 games, 9 games, I'm Warburton out.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. I can't blame you for that.
I would say in. I think at the moment in this current market, I think we can't have a better manager to work within our budget, and I can see the plan, what he's doing. I think he's trying to nurture these young players, and I think as a fan base, we just got to be patient at the end of the day. And I think now with Austin included, I think we'll have enough strength in depth to stay up in this league for sure.
Oh, well, yeah. No, I do agree. I mean, it is tough. Like, you're right. You can see what he's trying to do. At the moment, the results aren't coming off for him, but maybe this could be a resurgence in form. Maybe it could be turnaround, or maybe this is just one where he gives us a bit of false hope and we go back to this bad run of form again. So I'm sure time will tell. But thank you very much for jumping on the stream, guys. Very much appreciate it. And thanks for following the channel.
Cheers. Have a good evening.
Thank you very much, Matthew. Cheers, Bill.
You too.
Thank you.
Bye.
Right then, lads, boys and girls, who else fancies coming on, having a quick chat about everything QPR? Let's have a look. Send in your DMs. Nick, do you fancy jumping on? I know you're very you're Warburton in. Like to hear your sort of argument on this one. One is a perfect player to see the game off. Yeah, I think Bond did actually very well in that regard. Who else would like to jump on and get involved in the stream? Who would like to come and have a chat about our lovely win over Luton? You can either chuck an email in the comments. I'll ping you over an email with the link. No, you don't have to have earphones. No, do not have to have earphones. Chuck me a message on Instagram. Chuck me a message on Twitter. And I'll get some of you in the stream. Was there some emails at the start? Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Right, going back now. Can you believe it? Charlie Austin's back and he scored within 40 minutes. Phenomenal. Phenomenal. Right, we have got somebody on the way. We have got somebody on the way. Don't you worry about that. Charlie Austin is not playing. He's played and he scored. That's the answer to the question. He's not a waste of space. Thank you very much. Right, anybody else want to jump on this stream? Anybody else want to come in and have a chat? Let's have a look. Oh, yep, we've got somebody else here. We've got somebody else. Instagram. Right. We have some more guests coming in. Make sure you stick around. Come on, you Ars. Back to winning ways. Do you think we can make Charlie Austin stay permanently? I very much hope so. I'm praying. I've got every finger crossed. I do think it is a possibility. I really do. He's going to be out of contract. And I'm sure he's going to want to stay. Surely, as long as his performances warrant. Wages could be a factor that he's going to want. He's coming off Premier League money. He's going to want to.
Yeah, the Talking Rangers stream. Hi, Charlie.
Can I stream the next match? No, I'm afraid not. That's it's illegal. I'm afraid my channel will get taken down. But yeah. Right. Right. Let's get this. Here we go.
Hello, my fellow Ars.
Here is Mr. P-Box Scuds.
How we doing, mate? You all right?
Not too bad. I'm a lot better post-victory. I'm buzzing.
Good. Yeah, no, that was mental, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was obviously I didn't see the first half. So obviously the only chance I knew was we scored was obviously through you and the chat, and your reaction, mate, was superb. I think we well and truly knew who'd scored the goal. Without even having to look it up. Brilliant for him to get on the score sheet tonight, and I think I just had that feeling, really, just seeing his name in the starting 11. To me, it was like he's got to score, hasn't he? So
yeah, had to, didn't he? It was meant to be. Did you see the goal?
No, I still haven't seen Charlie's goal. I saw Bond's goal. Shout out to my man Finn for streaming the game on Instagram. So I managed to catch most of the second half and saw Bond's goal, which I thought was he actually took it really well, considering the amount of stick obviously he's been getting of late. But you know, I thought Unks was cool as a cucumber in the setup there with that pass, and yeah, well done to Bond for scoring a goal again. You know, it will boost his confidence again, because as we know from a lot of strikers in the past, you know, when they're not getting goals and they're getting frustrated, they just lose all the confidence and it gets even worse. So I think, you know, a lot of people have said it, or probably would have thought it, that Austin going in will definitely benefit Dykes and Bon, you know, with his experience in that, and say hopefully that Austin going in, we will get the best out of both Bon and Dykes, so.
Yeah, no, I mean, we saw already the instant impact in the first half with the improvement on Dykes. I mean, you didn't manage to catch me in the first half, but the way they were linking together was fantastic. It was a partnership that had been long established. But yeah, what do you think that sort of means for Warburton's job then? How much time do you think he's going to be given after that sort of improved performance?
I mean, he's as sound as a pound now, isn't he? Austin comes in, so that's a tick. And then Austin scores and we win. That's another tick. No, I think, say the game against Fulham, it's not that we didn't play bad. And, we didn't lose the game within 90 minutes, which has been a major problem, throughout league games. So, to come up against a Premier League, side and take them almost, to half time in extra time, I thought he got everything right against Fulham. And by the sounds of it, he did it again tonight. So I think he's still definitely got a job at the moment. Okay, you got to take each game as it comes, but Wickham, you should be looking at 3 points. Worst case scenario, a draw.
Yeah,
and because there's no other. There is realistically no option to lose to bloody Wickham. Like, no disrespect to Gareth Ainsworth and the Wickham team, but they are a league. Well, they're just out of League One side. They've shot up, through the leagues. So we should be getting at least a point out of that game. But deep down, we all know we should be getting 3 points. So if we can get that, again, he's safe. But like I said to you earlier, is it now having that one good player, that could do all? I mean, obviously it's only Austin's first game, but if Austin ends up scoring like every game or producing the goods every game, will we see that same sort of standard of football that we saw when we had Eze?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I just hope that, all these games, week in, week out, we've lost, we've drawn because we just don't take our chances. Hopefully, the main man Austin can just put some of them away. Doesn't have to score 30. Like just 10 important goals here and there just to get us over the line would just make the world of difference.
This is it. I mean, like tonight, straight away, everyone's buzzing. And again, It's only one game. And Austin's only scored one goal. But that positive mentality, it does feed around the fans. And then, the fans do talk a lot less, cow dung about, the players. And then the players will feel better about themselves and Warburton will feel better about the team. And it's that positive mental attitude that will, hopefully lift the place again. But it's tonight's tonight. Come Saturday, it starts all over again. And if the boys don't produce the goods, if Warburton don't get the tactics right, it's just a losing battle then, isn't it, really?
Yeah. Hopefully we can get a nice little run together because like I've been saying, winless in 10 games and last win in November is simply abysmal. But I think he's buying himself a bit of time.
Oh, yeah.
And as well, I feel like he's going to be given till probably at least like end of February, I think. Be given the window, see what these new signings can do. And if it still goes tits up from there, then I think he'll go. But then it just depends where we are in the league as well. If we keep on edging down towards the relegation zone, then it may look to mix it up. But I'm kind of content. I'm kind of content at the moment. I feel like he need a bit more time to see what he can do. Because I knew another centre half, Charlie Austin and whatever, that can really get us in the right direction, I think.
Yeah, no, definitely, mate. I mean, that's the thing. I mean, Austin coming in, great. We've got another option up front now. It's not just relying on just Bon or Dykes. But yeah, we do need that other centre back because as I can't remember if it was you or Hursty made out the point of Cameron. He can only do that for a few games. We need to be realistically filling it with a proper defender. But yeah, I mean I agree. Maybe give him the window to go and get a couple more signings, so then he can truly say that team is his team. And then if by February, the results are still crap and we're still not moving up the table, then he's got to hold his hands up and say, I got it wrong.
Yeah.
It's, at the end of the day, I don't want to see us playing League One football.
No.
But if we had a won tonight and carried on that slump, we'd have quite easily been literally staring at League One football in the face. And even more so if they got rid of him and brought in Sherwood.
I know, God. I'm starting a social distance right outside the Kind Prince if we get to
I see you there, mate. 2 metres away.
Oh my God, that's such a backward step to get Tim Sherwood in. What has he done apart from be Les Ferdinand's best mate that's got him to warrant anything towards getting a job at Q? I wouldn't even have him as hitman.
But I'm not being funny. This is what happened with Jimmy Floyd Hassel.
Oh, don't get me started with him.
He came in because he was one of Les's mates. Warburton obviously got his feet under the table, probably through Les. It's too many times. We love Les for what he did on the pitch, but off the pitch, it's very questionable. And I'm not going to rant too much because it's a happy,
come on, we
happy
won tonight
evening.
Charlie's back. Come on,
Charlie's back.
That's not going to get you happy as a QPR fan.
Oh Lord. So less ranting and more celebrating. So
praise. Yeah.
Do you know what? It was just to me when they announced it, I was just I was a bit like a head in a deer in headlights, because I just did not expect it. I just couldn't have imagined it going through. So
all day I've seen all these rumours and I was thinking, do you know what? I'm not going to get carried away because I will be heartbroken if we don't sign him. I was trying to play it cool. Then when he signed, it was just like in a rut. Like, I just couldn't believe it. But I'll tell you what. Do you know what it felt like tonight? The excitement for this game was like a cup final. Everybody was so excited for this game.
Has it got that bad that Luton away is a cup final?
I tell you what, Charlie Austin must be a happy man because he's got the whole of QPR on strings. Like, he just got to turn up, play Luton away midweek, and he's made everyone's lives. Like, every QPR, it's mental. Mate.
I don't know. Just had a slight thought of a song there. He's got the whole of the Rangers in his hands. He's got the whole of the Rangers.
Oh God!
I'll try not to make up too many bad songs, but man, I just want to hope that we do get to see him in the flesh again in the hoops.
I really do hope so.
Rather than having to listen to Nick London going, Charlie Austin squirts the ball down the line.
I know, God. Thing is, again, the same with when he signed. There's a good, I think, in terms of actual logistics and in terms of the actual transfer itself and situation, I feel like there's a good chance that he could sign for at least another year or two. But I'm not putting the thought in my mind because it's going to keep me up at night if he doesn't. So
I mean, the thing is, theoretically, it looks like it should be leading to that path. But Charlie is, he's a great player. We know that. That's why we had to sell him to Southampton in the end. He'd grown out of us. And obviously he has had his injury problems. But if he can find that form and stay fit, there will still be teams banging on the doors for him. That are in a better wages, financial position. They'll be in a better league position, and you can't expect him to say, "Nah, sorry, I don't want none of that." If it's his last paycheck, because you said he's only 31. He's not terribly old in terms of football world, but has he got that many years left in him? So it's one of those: does he go for the one final big paycheck, or does he come back to a club that loves him very dearly and wants him?
Yeah, it's true. I feel like he sort of had his go now, kind of, in the Premier League. He had a good year with us. He did it at Southampton. He tried doing it again at West Brom, and I feel like at this stage of his career, I feel like he was settled in London. I feel like his family was settled in London, and I feel like him coming back now, once he gets a taste of it, I feel like he hasn't got another big move. Do you know what I mean? He hasn't got another big move in him. So no, I think it's leading to it. But again, I'm not getting my hopes up.
I mean, the only way you could get a big move still is if a team is struggling on the homegrown front, like what the Scum did down the road with Rob Green, getting him in, like Tottenham have done with Joe Hart. You get those players that are looking for one last big paycheck. All they're doing as a job is just filling in that quota of homegrown players, and they're there possibly, So it could get to that, but I hope he does come back to us. But it's that wage block, innit? It's always that wage block with us.
We'll have to see.
Can I just comment on something?
Yeah, go on.
True Blue. True Blue, great comments throughout the night, mate, by the way.
He's a great supporter.
Yeah, Andy Sinton is class commentating. Yeah, all right, and I agree with that, right? The funniest thing is, though, that Andy Sinton can scream and shout, yeah, and not lose his voice. He just carries on as normal. So you're going to have to, I've called you grasshopper before. I think you need to go and learn off the best, mate. When you score, when you're shouting after we've scored, you got to get that voice back straight away,
I was a bit speechless, to be honest. I just it was like, he's actually playing, he's actually scored, we're actually winning. What's going on? I need to pass out.
Because the sad part was, obviously, the comments did start rolling in, and then I was like, all right, we've scored, but I don't want to get hyped up on that. I want to obviously hype off of your reaction, because that's the whole point of it. Yeah. And so when you was like going mental, I was like, it's definitely Austin then. It's definitely Austin. There's no way he's screaming like a girl, practically in tears.
Yeah, it has to be.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Oh, my God. Right. Well, thank you very much for joining me. It's been the stream again now for 3 hours and 15 minutes. It's been a long one. It's been very enjoyable. Thank you very much to everyone that's watched throughout. We hit peak numbers. We smashed 150 likes, which is a new PB. So thank you very much to everyone.
Yeah, go sub, all that.
Thank you very much. Yeah, thank you very much. And go check out People at Scuds as well on Instagram. You know where he's at.
Yeah, go on Instagram. My YouTube's a bit dull at the moment.
So we'll be back for the next one for Wickham. So make sure you come back for that one. Can't get words out now. And hopefully I'll be crying like a girl again at the sight of another Charlie Austin goal. That would be lovely. And thank you for everyone again. Massively appreciate it. And we'll see you in the next one. Thank you very much, Scuds. See you later. Thanks to everyone in the chat now. Support all the way through for 3 hours is phenomenal. Can't believe it. Thanks very much, everyone. See you later. Thanks for tuning in.